Hi, welcome back to Saturday afternoons with three and a half friends. Yeah, three and a half friends. Sorry, every other weekend I get a little confused when I'm playing four games back to back to back, literally. Last night, tonight, tomorrow night, and then again later tomorrow night. So four games every other weekend. But we are here today to continue on with the torment and of three and a half friends. Last night, if you didn't watch last night's episode, I think I almost had one of my characters cry on screen because I drove the dagger of drama so deep. I don't think they're going to need a week to recover. That's just what I'm saying. And it had to do with them losing their favorite animal. But I've got plans. But anyways, we're back here this week. We have the three and a half friends have made their way to the temple or the church or this ruined building to investigate the standard bandit trope, or maybe something darker. Let's go find out. Let's go. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys tonight?
Tired after a long day's work,
I bet.
There.
but
Also
happy to
tired
play with
after a long
friends.
day's work.
Gotta love the Queen's Jubilee, right?
Oh, the platitudes.
Ah, yes, you mean the less days off a week.
Yep.
So I'll have to do an extra shift in a 6-day week this week for me.
Oh.
All right.
Yep, the
So
platitudes.
when we last left off, you guys had made your way finally into the area. You decided you asked Johnny to go move the wagon about a mile up north into the
Moist
the
cave.
hills, to the
Moist cave.
damp overhang. That is more defensible.
You mean the moist cave?
No, a damp overhang.
The moist
No,
cave.
definitely a moist cave, I remember.
No, it was damp overhang. Damp overhang.
It was a moist cave, and there were some shrubs around the outside that needed trimming.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I remember.
Everyone loves a good bush.
Overhang.
See,
Don't make me regret. Don't make you regret
Stoic
that. Don't
agrees.
make yourselves regret that.
What, you might give us another encounter? We can't affect anything and just watch people die.
Right. What do you mean you can't affect anything? You had what encounter are you talking about that you couldn't affect?
shots are being
Dragon.
fired.
Sorry, what?
The dragon eating all the people that I
Hey,
tried to
you know
save.
what? That was you. That was just a random event, and you all decided
That
to go
was
explore it, and
My fault.
you decided, hey, let's go talk to this dragon, which is like way out of your class and weight level. I mean, that'd be like Pee Wee Herman taking on Mike Tyson.
There's a
Imagine
fight.
though, right?
There would be two hits: Tyson hitting him and him hitting the ground and never getting back up. So, I, as a GM, I preserved your lives.
Yes, and got rid of a lot of my heroic look.
Well,
I see your cunning plan.
well, last night I actually took one of the players. I had actually one of the players because when I took his wolf disappeared in a class in a cloud of purplish gas after defeating one of the enemies. Which, by the way, the dog basically got 35 successes in its attack. Right.
Good.
Literally ripped the throat out of this thing, and then it dissipated, and it took the wolf with it. He's like, "What?" He turned around and punched the other one, missed 3 times, and then finally punched it for 42 successes worth of damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's 3 crits in a row, people. And so yeah, that's he's gonna need some time to recover from that, and his dice. I'm giving his dice timeout. He needs to go. He was rolling crits, even on the algorithm. He's rolling crits. So let's go ahead and get to the combat map to see where you guys are at, so you can see what's going on. Here is the outline of the temple for you guys. I'm gonna drop your icons down so you guys can decide where you want to be. We'll start all the way over here on the outside of the road. Let's see. I don't have an actual icon for Kaz just yet, so we're gonna use that one for Kaz. That's not updating. Update. it's not updated. And then we have. Can you see that? Okay, there it is. Okay, very good. It's just off my screen. All right. Then we have Lilac. And then we have Brother Truckin. And then we have Ball. So I'm going to allow you guys, because what you guys have decided is to go ahead and put this wagon up someplace where you can actually get it. Hey, Lord Baron, how are you doing? Glad you're lurking. Good to have you around. I hope your day's going well. Thank you so much for following. And let me just do this. I know there's not a lot of people right now, so I'll do it again next time. I hope I do this right. I always mess this up. There we go. And so I'm going to kind of let you guys have the upper hand in this, as though you're kind of sneaking towards it. So I'll zoom the map out even more so you guys can see what's going on, and you can decide where you want to go.
So through the front door, right, guys?
Yeah, front door.
Yeah, straight through the front door.
Okay.
It's the last thing they would expect.
Yeah, the last thing they would expect.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Unless anybody's more experienced with penetrating the back door.
Oh my god. This is Team Into Window, by the way.
I mean, Mars always up for experiencing new things.
Interesting.
Oh,
Well, let's see if we can find a back passage we can enter through.
am I kind of quiet? All right, I'll pull my mic up. There we go. Should be a little bit louder. So what do you guys want to do?
Look for a back
We're
passage.
experimenting.
So you want to make your way around the back side?
Yes.
I don't even know how to the opposite side that you're in, or you're near. Okay.
Yes.
Are you all going, or is it just going to be Brother Trackett? And how are you
I think
going to
we
get
better
there?
move.
Are you just going to walk on the outside, making all kinds of noise?
Well, I would assume that we wouldn't be just stood out in the field in the front of the building like
Well, no,
that.
that's what I'm saying. I put your icons
would-
out there, and you can move your icons where you felt like you would have.
I think
started
we'd
from
probably
originally.
be somewhere in the tree line.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that makes sense. We'd be over there.
I'm just throwing your icons out.
Fair. Why is Mars smaller than everyone else?
Because he's midget.
I midgetized you. Here, let me do this.
Thank you. The correct response.
Jesus Christ.
And let's do this. There we go. Oh, that's a little bit more. All right, so you guys
There
are
we
front, at the tree line. The building in front of you definitely looks like a ruined and run down church of some sort. It could just also it could also be a temple. It could also be a potential Lord's Manor that just fell into ruin and was abandoned. From where your position is, you can see that there's a door here, a double door here, and then there's also a single door here. In fact, what I'll do is this, is to make
One door, two door, three door. See, there should be a more door somewhere.
There are more doors. You're just not near them.
I'm sorry, these puns are just a bad hobbit.
Oh my god.
Are you Shire?
I'm taking away 5 of your heroic luck. That was bad.
I don't have 5 to take away anymore. Thanks to your dragon last session.
I've been on mute the whole time. I didn't realize.
I thought
Yeah,
you were...
you've been on mute this entire time.
Oh my god! I made a SpongeBob joke and everything. Anyway,
That's why we
Yeah.
ignored you.
big sobs. Anyway, I'm absolutely devo. Levi, where I've put this X, is this supposed to be a door? Or is this a secret that we'll discover later? This little jutty bit.
Is that a window?
Oh, that little jetty butt is just a part of the.
It's a secret. Okay, cool.
No,
I
it's
was
not a
seeing if it
secret.
was
It's not a secret. It's just the way the
Simon.
whole thing. When I put the fog of war on it, just kind of a little light clip that. But there's nothing there
Yes.
that you're aware of.
You're literally worse than me.
Well, I
Yes,
could do
I'm older.
this. I could do this. Let's do this.
We don't have the floor plans. If you scroll
Yeah.
out, you can see them.
Ooh.
I saw them.
I hate this thing. I hate it sometimes.
Everyone look away. Secrets. Okay.
I don't understand why it does what it does. Like it clipped it without clipping it, and now it's doing stupid stuff.
It's fine if it wasn't a door. I just saw a little thin bit of wall and was like,
This is why I don't give you guys. I should never give you guys maps.
Why? Because Simon will vandalize it.
Yeah, Simon's already vandalized it.
Oh, the face! I love the face. Should I get that tattooed? That will
No.
like distract. It will distract from the pineapple.
No, not in a good way.
It will distract from the
Right.
pineapple.
Anyways, let's move on.
It's such a
Yes.
mess.
Okay, wait.
so-
If the Legends of Kralis Kickstarter gets fully backed, I will get it tattooed.
Nobody wants that. Right, Mara is gonna...
So that's the reason why it never gets back, because she wants that. I see how that
No,
works.
I want
That-
it
thanks,
tattooed.
thanks.
I'll do it.
Thanks,
No!
Em. I appreciate it.
I'm encouraging. Everyone
Listen.
back it.
You're
Listen.
incorrigible.
All right, what do you guys want to do? It's the
Mar.
ball is in the ball. It's your guys'
Yeah.
time that we're
Oh, the
wasting. not
ball.
mine.
Mara is going to... can I clear her throat and say, I have idea?
What's your
have-
idea?
3 entrances and a path circling around the back. I'm trying to picture what Mara can see from this angle.
Well, basically, you can see just about everything that's in your field of view. You can see the path in front of you. You can see what it looks like up ahead. There's this road that's up here. There's this path, and then there's this path right here that you
And
can
see that.
see it kind of go
Can
around
I
this way.
See that? Yeah.
You can't quite make that
Um,
out because the ground kind of like dips a little bit, so you can't quite see that.
Oh god, there's a bit here too. Actually, you know what? Mars clears his throat and goes to say a plan, and then goes, 1 second, and then comes over here to see what's going on here.
He's doing some zoomies.
Well, you can see that there's a path here. Make a perception check.
A perception check with my dice. This one's got the...
What dice are we using today, Emmy?
We're using my usuals. We got the
I've advised them,
Lindic
Lord
flowers.
Baron, not to kick down the front door unless they want to absolutely do a TPK. But
Not
they can.
to be.
So
So
we're attempting to find the back door.
I see.
these paths right here are more of, they're less used, but you can definitely see heavy tracks and movement, and not movement, but heavy tracks and worn in areas in this area over here and kind of over here as well.
What can I see on this wall here? Like, because this is like a little end of path. Like, where does this lead to? Is it just
You're
an area
not
of
sure.
wall?
You're not sure. It looks like it just
Alright.
leads to the wall.
Can I try and sneak up to it?
Do you have sneak as a skill?
Probably not, but let's find out.
Well, I'm not letting one of the team go off on alone, so I'm going to go up to those trees and await in those trees ready to support one
Yeah,
of our team.
I
I'd
think-
suggest the rest of us come along as well.
I think Mar just assumes Lyak is on his shoulders.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, you know what? No. Can I use
You can use whatever you want. It's your character.
can I
mean,
use shadow data to engulf myself in shadows?
yes, and that would incorporate. If you're on if you're on Mars' shoulders, then it would also incorporate Mar. But Mar is not capable of seeing out. And when you do use shadows, you become concealed unless you have a way of seeing out. You can't. It's like a globe of darkness around you. It's more of a defensive style than anything.
Okay. Well, I don't have night vision, so never mind.
Yeah, you need night vision or something to be able to see out of it.
Okay, I don't have any way of sneaking, so Mar's just gonna walk up to the.
Well, you so you have an untrained stealth skill, which is 30
Sure.
plus your agility modifier. So what's your what is that?
My agility's +3.
All right, so you have 33. I get to roll that. That is something I
Oh,
roll.
you roll it. Oh yeah, you roll the
I
stealth.
roll
one.
the stealth.
Apologies.
And I do so because you don't know if you've been sneaky or not, right?
Depends how bad you fail.
Yeah, it depends on how bad you fell. I mean, when you fail badly, like when you fail badly, you'll hear rocks clicking, hooves clashing on the ground, stumbling
All the
forward.
fall off the table.
And that's pretty much what Lyak hears is as you're moving forward towards this, you kick a couple of heavy stones that clatter against the side of the building, and cracking and crunching of your hooves as you move towards this area.
Cool. Is there anything on the wall?
Not that seems to be relative, easily to distinguish. It all looks like a stone wall.
No bricks out of place. No.
None, but you can do a search. There's nothing wrong with you taking some time and searching.
I'll do a search. I'll do a little search. Cheeky search.
I mean, when you're looking at it, it looks like a regular stone wall.
Okay, this is going to be an even worse roll. Ahaha! I failed miserably.
Looking at the wall, you're not. It's just a wall. I think it's a wall.
It's a wall.
It's a wall.
Can I have a look?
Are you going? Yeah, you can take a few minutes and take a search if you like. I mean, from from both your point of views, this is an odd place for a trail to
It is.
come out of.
It is.
That's 3 successes.
While you're not exactly sure, some of the rocks in the stone wall in front of you seem to be symmetrically placed.
Can you give a few of those a nudge, please? Like gestures to the more unnaturally aligned of the bricks.
Poke.
You're gonna. Are
I
you
love
just?
the phrase unnaturally aligned.
Are you going to push? Are you going to just touch it? What are you going to do, Mar?
I'm going to push.
Push. Push it. Ah! Push it. Da, 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 da.
Push it good.
Salt and pepper's here.
I wish. How do I mute you? Oh, there's the mute button. I'm joking. Joking. Hold on, no, I muted you. I muted you. You can't talk.
Hang
I
on.
muted you.
One of the top 4 favourite in this group.
That's what I said in this game.
So do you just want to push it? Real good?
Mhm.
Push it real good? Push it real
Pretty
good?
good. Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Oh, hell yeah. Where are my dice? Oh, they're there.
No whammies.
I got a not 0.
Hell yeah.
You rolled a 000?
That's a 10, isn't it?
I rolled a 000.
That's a failure. That's a
Oh.
critical failure. You go to push up
That's
against
a
this.
failure?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 100.
That's a D100. That's a 100.
Darling.
Shit.
Can I use a heroic luck?
Yes, you can use a heroic luck, but once you do,
I-
your turn is done.
But
It's a
that's
hot-
fine. That's fine.
Use a hot.
I mean, let's talk about the economy of heroic luck. You just failed against pushing against the wall. You go to push against the wall, your back hoof slips a little bit, and you kind of like fall forward and not able to apply your full strength. Is that worth the heroic luck, or would being able to survive
just try
a
again?
critical hit? Yeah, you can just try again. Absolutely. You
Sick.
reset
I've
yourself.
always you.
You reset yourself, and you put your shoulder and your arms up against it, and you give it a good heave.
Oh, thank God. Okay, not 5.
Okay, now roll a d10.
Add +1
Unless
heroic
it's-
luck.
Oh yeah. That was a 6, so it's +6 to it. So... Uh, 18 success. No, 17 successes.
You set your shoulder against it. Lyak kind of like moves off to the side to where you can get more, and you put your shoulder up against it, you put your hands up against it, you dig your hooves into the ground, and the wall in front of you crumbles forward. crashing into a small hallway in front of you.
So much for quiet.
Bash the back doors in.
You said
Yeah.
back entrance.
There's a tremendous amount of noise as the wall around it also kind of crumbles in, and a cacophony of dust blows into your face, causing you to sneeze loudly for a few seconds.
Big cow sneeze echoes down the tunnel.
Entrance clearly
hell.
hasn't been used in
I've
a
heard
while.
them.
Oh, we all got another heroic luck.
Nice.
What do you guys want to do?
Stoic. Mar whips out a very nicely embroidered handkerchief and wipes his nose like a gentleman.
I love
Mar's not gonna fit in this tunnel, is he?
Mar will fit in the tunnel. It's built for smaller humanoids and species, but you could fit. I mean, as long as you turn your head kind of sideways, you'll be able to get your horns through.
I have an idea.
Okay. Is it swap?
The one and only. I would like to go down the tunnel.
If it ain't broke.
All right, so you go down the tunnel. On the other side, you find another wall. Next to you is as you make your way into the wall, you notice two things. Two bricks. One on the entrance is pushed out and it's kind of now hanging there, kind of hanging there. And then at the other end, towards you get to this, there's another brick that looks like if you push it open, it might open the door.
I'll push the brick in.
The wall kind of begins to you push it in. You can hear these machinations and these machines or these gears kind of grinding, and then it kind of opens and then stops. Probably maybe not big enough for you to squeeze through. Maybe a couple inches.
Can I peek through the gap?
Yeah, you can peek through the gap. Absolutely.
I'm going to move up to the corner there, just in case anything sort of gets ready to come around and have a go at us.
Right on.
I'm gonna follow.
Yeah, Marvel's down to the side.
Boop. Doggo.
So, what are you doing?
Can I push the other brick?
Well, there's two bricks. The one brick
that's
that's
right,
at the
one of them was
beginning,
out
where you
and one
guys
of them was in.
out because you kind of broke the wall, and the other
Yeah.
one is out as well. And you go to push that, and that opens that door
Yeah.
leading kind of in this direction, and you can kind of see a hallway. I mean, it starts to open, then it gets stuck about maybe 2 inches, maybe 3 away from where it was actually open.
This is annoying. I'm not sure what Lyak would do with this information, so I think she just leaves the tunnel and tells everybody else. There has been a hurdle that we must pass. The door's stuck. The door is stuck.
How's it stuck?
Yes, it has.
But how? Like, why won't it move?
It's a mechanism of some kind, and it's uncooperative.
Am I big enough to get in?
Well, everybody can fit in. It's just a
okay.
tighter fit for Mar because Mar is so big.
Can I have a look?
I
So-
don't see why not.
um, I'll go in. I'll have a look. What lore knowledge would I need to roll to see how the mechanism works?
This would be more akin to a engineering or trapcraft.
Oh, cool. I think I have both. Let me have a look. No, just have engineering. Okay. I'll roll
I
my
should have made
engineering.
a trapcraft roll.
Where's my dice? Okay. Okay. Ah, come on. Oh fuck. I failed that. Can I roll again? Or no?
How badly
Or
did
can
you
I use a
fail?
heroic? I failed by 2, like 2 points.
You kind of understand how the mechanism works. It just seems that the gears are old, possibly, and rusted or have broken it due to age.
Can I
It's
see the
just-
gears?
No, they're inside. They're inside one of the walls next to you.
Okay. Do I know how to fix it?
If you could get inside the wall, possible. But you don't know how thick that wall is.
All right. Cool. I shall return then. I don't know. Gears fucked.
Oh, thank you for the bits out of print.
I could have told you that.
Shall we try different entrance?
Yeah.
Can I have another
This one?
look?
Yes, you can
I
have
think
as
we
many
should
looks
go
as-
over and round.
Why don't we
over
let
to here?
Lyak
How
have
tall? Yeah.
another
tall
look
is this
first?
building,
We'll
by the
let
way?
Lyak try first.
You're all talking at once. Say again.
Sorry.
Oh, brother, tracking.
Mr. Game Master, sir. How tall is the building, sir?
How tall the building? The walls here. The wall. This wall leads up to a roof above you that's about 30 feet high,
So it could be a 2-story inside.
potentially.
Maybe even 3 at a push, depending on how tall the people who built it were. Right. I'm looking for any windows on the outside as we're moving up that towards the north corner.
So to be clear, you're giving up on going through this way, correct?
Well, if the grinding gears are broken and we can't get through because the grinder won't let us through the back door, then we need to travel to the north and try and get in on the side entrance.
Okay.
I think Lyak wanted to have another look first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you want to have another look?
I do, yeah.
Okay. So again, it's opened about 2, maybe 3 inches. You can see a hallway in front of you. Make an intelligence check.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
As long as you don't fail. Good.
So 49, sorry. I passed.
So from where you're standing and what you're looking at, with the door crushed in behind you, if Mar is willing to give it a try, there's a possibility that Mar could just force it open. It'll be a little more difficult, but there's a possibility that he could fit his body in there in such a way that he could wedge it open.
Mars down for trying that.
How about we try the second part of All Reliable again, huh?
Bash.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like we'll sneak back out.
Mars gonna shimmy his way in and just try to keep walking.
So you shimmy your way in. It's definitely a tight fit. And you can see you can actually put your hands in the space of where the door is and where the wall is, and you feel like there's a way that maybe you could actually leverage your size to anchor against one of the corners and maybe just give it a good push.
Let's do it.
Strength check.
Strength. Okay, that is 6 successes.
You anchor yourself in. You get your hooves caught into one of the stones that's kind of uneven on the floor, and you kind of just settle in. And just with a big mighty push of your legs, the door just you can hear the gears grinding. But you just slowly open it into a hallway.
Ooh.
Have a listen if anybody's sort of coming in that direction.
Perception check.
Are you actively telling me to do
No,
that?
that's what I'm doing as well.
Right. Oh, right. Okay, I thought you were telling Mar to do that.
I do occasionally do things for myself, you know.
I just checking.
Alertness of 65 and a roll of 64.
And you're looking to go down the this way, right?
I'm just listening.
But what?
There's the amount of noise that's made. If somebody's coming towards us, they'll probably be coming at speed and won't be doing any sort of stealthiness. Therefore,
right? No, that makes sense. You don't hear anything around you.
I'm just expecting a bacon tree.
Understood.
Mar's gonna poke his head out and look either way.
It's a hallway. It goes north and goes south.
There's no one there.
No one there. When you actually now that you're taking a little bit longer of a look, it doesn't look like anything's traveled down these halls in years. It's dust covered. There are small cobwebs hanging here and there.
And giant spiders.
Okay. Mar will kind of edge his way out into the hallway and then turn back and say, "Coast is clear."
Right. Well, let's get in then.
And then just shuffle to the side to let people through.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Which way do you want to go?
I'm bringing up the rear again.
That's your favorite position.
I mean, let's head up this way.
That way.
This way. Beep.
Up ahead is another hallway, and down the hallway you can see what looks like 2 doors. One is here, and the other is here.
Head on up and stand right here and just listen.
Perception check.
The ears start twitching.
Perception check.
Yep. Oh, good. That's a good roll. Hang on. Five successes.
You don't hear any movement. There's a slight crumbling of stone occasionally, but nothing that seems out of the ordinary.
In that case, are people following me or am I just wandering off on my own?
We'll follow. At a safe distance, that way if the trap kills you, we're safe.
Yeah, that's fair. Mar will turn back and say, "Which?" Pointing at either door.
Can I check the doors to see if they're trapped?
Sure.
My character's disappeared.
Did he get eaten by the shadow
Mm.
realm?
He's sneaky.
3 successes on my trap.
And I'm back.
On the check for traps.
Yeah.
This is an old wooden door. It's mostly rotted. You can see where the termites and other bugs have kind of made holes through it a little bit. If there was a trap here, it would be well disguised and it wouldn't be attached to the door.
I think this one's good to go, and by go I mean knock down.
I shall push.
You put one hand up against it and you push forward. The moment you do, a large nest of creatures suddenly explode into movement, and above you, you can see that the ceiling itself is collapsed, and from the dark corners come these. Let me do this. I've got to figure out another way to actually get art up quickly, other than it's just. That's a pain in the arse. Art.
I'm sorry, what accent was that
The
then?
art.
Fuck off.
Is that Irish?
I don't know what it is. It's my made-up accent, so fuck off. Here we go.
Is that bad? You could win the Dick Van Dyke Award.
Maybe. At least my name's not Richard Cranium.
Oh, delightful. A sort of flying worm.
Yeah, this is what you guys kind of see. Coming down at towards
Where have you
you.
put this?
It's on the stream.
It's a worm do.
Oh, right. Oh, it's like worm on a string, but worse.
It looks like a worm do.
A worm do? What's a worm
It's-
do?
Mhm.
It's a
He looks
flashlight
like
with
a
threatening
friend.
aura.
He looks like a friend.
And they flutter about for a few seconds, and then they turn and start coming towards Mar. Let's go ahead and re-roll for initiative. For everybody.
Okay.
Reroll for initiative.
Yeah, it's a new session. Generally, I like to re-roll for new initiatives.
How do you do initiative again? Because we haven't done it in a while.
D10 plus whatever, add to whatever is on
Yep.
top of your initiative at the top.
Oh, sick.
Well-
Tracking?
Oh, fuck.
21.
Nat? Nat?
31.
Oh, 31.
Jesus.
I was like, where'd that go? Robin?
19.
And Mar.
11. Everything is faster than me.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah, but you hit a lot harder.
Yeah.
I do.
Slow, but powerful. Nat, you hear this squeaking going on, and you kind of see Mar kind of like take a half step back as though they're unaccustomed to what they're seeing in front of them. You may go first.
Oh yeah. Gonna whip out some of my new Jinhu.
Hell yeah.
Finding it. I
Hey, colors.
going to climb up onto Mar's shoulder.
Yeah.
And sorry, I have new Jinhu to look at.
The colors of the worms are reminding me of the Tweenies playroom.
Yes.
Just British things!
I don't like this anymore.
Can't believe they're getting rid of CBBC and absolutely.
I know! Absolute scenes.
What are you doing? Are you going to waste your turn kind of trying to figure out what you're doing?
Yeah.
Probably figure out what I'm gonna do.
Tick,
Uh,
tock, tick,
Alright, I'm going to use Oh, apparently I just don't have. I thought I had the correct Jinhu for that, but I guess I don't.
Laik spends his turn.
Yep.
Her turn, kind of fumbling around with the shock of what's going on, and we'll be back to you.
Okay.
These things come rushing at you, Mar. Bring up the dice tray and close that. There's the dice tray. The first one comes rushing at you, and hits you with. It attempts to wrap its body around one of your arms. It has one success.
One success. You know what? It gets a success.
It gets its success.
It gets the success. I didn't roll well enough.
It wraps itself around your arm and kind of makes its way up towards your neck, and then wraps its body around your neck, and it begins to squeeze.
Mari's not into this.
The other ones come flying at you as well.
Okay.
This one has got 3 successes.
Oh my god, I'm rolling really badly.
So this is how you're writing your character out.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no, I don't get any of those.
This one wraps around your leg and kind of makes its way up towards your thigh, and it gets in between where your armor kind of, your scale armor kind of fits, and it attaches itself. It attaches itself to your fleshy sides, and begins to. You feel a slight pierce, and then it goes numb as it begins to drain blood from you. You will take. You only take 6 points of normal damage from this, which is standard, but it's going to drain 5 every turn. The other ones, this one. So we'll put this one on you, this one on you. This one has got 1 success.
Are they all coming at me?
You're the biggest target in the room, and they're hungry.
And you're also stood at
Thank
the door.
God. I got 3 successes. So
You kind of step side that one, and it flutters into the hallway. This other one comes flying. They're all going to come flying at you.
okay, that's fine.
This one kind of flaps past you and gets into the hallway. It misses you.
Good.
This one kind of just starts circling in a circle over here, not sure what it's supposed to do. I rolled a 98.
Nice.
And this one kind of just keeps flying around in here. Brother Traken. The hallways are about 5 feet wide. And they're about 10 feet tall, so only one person can be. You can't have 2 people across from each other in combat. You can move past each other, but you can't be in the same space with each other.
Okay.
Unless, of course, you're Lyak.
Well, I'll swap places with Kaz. That's okay with Kaz.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And then I will move up and I will smack. Is the green one attached?
No, the green one is attached. If
Right,
you
I will
attack,
I will swing for the yellow one.
all right, yeah. So the yellow one and the purple ones are not attached.
Right, I don't want to risk hitting something that's attached to her because that could end really badly.
It could.
Having seen what happens when you tear leeches off somebody. That's a 0-5.
What are you hitting it with?
My flanged mace.
And you're hitting the yellow one?
Yes.
What's the distance there? What's your reach?
Okay, I'll advance up then.
I mean, I understand what you're doing, but it's kind of like out of your range just a little bit. So all right, so you can share the space with Lyak because she's small enough that you can actually share that space with her and still attack.
Yeah.
So it's so you go to hit it. It's got. Go ahead and roll your critical determination. Let me know total number of successes.
So that's a 10 on the dice, first roll, followed by a 9, so it's an extra 19. On top of, let's see, skill of 44 when we flanged mace.
So 22 successes. I rolled an
Yep.
ot 4 in its defense. It's got 9, and I got an additional 6. So it's 9, 15 successes. These things are moving very fast, and they're very hard to hit. But you do hit it.
For 22 minus, what did you say you got again?
I got 15, so it's 7 successes total.
7 successes. So my damage will be. Hang on, just trying to find my character sheet again. Let's see, base damage is 5 times 7 is.
You hit it
35.
and you kind of smash it up against the wall, and it just splats out. It's gooish, bluish blood, and just kind of falls. Its wings and everything kind of crumbles to the ground.
Right. That's all I can do at the moment. So that's me done this turn.
All right. Robin.
I have a question.
Yeah.
In terms of the ruler on the map, I'm assuming it's not accurate.
It's not accurate.
Okay, where would 10 feet from this point be up to?
About where Kraken is.
Okay. How far away is that from me?
Well, there's a wall in front of you here.
Okay, yeah.
There's a wall
Okay,
here.
no, cool. I was basically gonna blink to here and then do a thing that would take these two out, but I can't. I'm assuming I can't blink there if I can't see
You
it.
can't. If you can't see it, you
So-
can't blink to it.
Cool. In which case, I'm gonna come up next to Brother Tracken, if that's okay. And I'm gonna knife the green one because I can't do my big explodey boys without hurting my friends.
You'll be out of range because both Lyak and Brother Tracken are sharing that same space. So
Shit, okay.
you'll be behind them, right?
I'll be behind then. So annoying because most of my stuff are like explodey things, and I can't do
Understood.
that without hurting people.
Give me a second here. Let me move.
Wait, can I? No, that doesn't make sense.
If
Okay,
you want
never mind.
to, you can kind of see through the door into the spot right here.
Okay.
If you want to try to blink there.
I can only move once, can't I, per turn?
Yes, but I don't think blink count as a move action?
Yeah, it does. I just checked in the. In the
But
thing.
so I'll allow it to happen because you didn't move very far.
Ah,
So if you
Cool.
want to blink there, you can absolutely go ahead and spend your fatigue points for that, and you kind of blink.
How many
into
feet was
space.
that?
It's about 15 feet.
Okay, so cool. Right. And
So
then
that
can I
is-
move
that's
after
your
that?
But that's your full move action as well. You
Okay,
moved there and then you
that's
blinked over.
fine. Can I stab this red one? Am I in range to stab the red one, or is that too?
The red one.
It's behind the wall. I can't reach around the wall and stab it. That's
Right.
stupid.
No, and
Okay,
it's
sorry.
also kind of made its way into Mars' armor, and all it's got left sticking out is its tail. So you would literally have to attack Mar to get this one off.
Can I start a focus for my next turn so that I get rid of a penalty or get a bonus on my skill use next turn?
So focus lasts only for that specific turn. So it's just something I'm gonna use a focus, and it applies to that
Cool.
turn. And it's
Alright.
that quick. It's not like you have to prep it. It's just I'm gonna focus and do this.
Sick. Alright, I'm just gonna blink there then for now, and then
Okay.
I'll do the thingy I was gonna do when I have.
Nat has finally decided what they are going to do.
I realized that I put down the wrong hand symbol. So I've corrected that because all of the Jinhu I picked were based on a different hand symbol that I had meant to put down instead of the one I chose because I'm an idiot.
You're not an idiot.
I would like to drum roll, please.
Insert drum noise.
I'd like to move up in front of Kaz
Okay.
and use fire breathing.
On the which one? These two that are over here.
It's a line, so can I get close enough to hit both of them with it? It's a 15-foot line.
So this room is only about 15 feet by 15 feet.
Oh yeah, I'm hitting both the blue and the orange one with it then.
And you're going to be using fire breathing?
Oh yeah.
You're like a little dragon.
Oh yeah. We love dragon, cat, rat, wife.
Cat?
Cat, rat, wife.
Cat
Ferrets
rats?
are cat rats. Ferrets are
are
cat
not
rats.
cat rats.
They're
They're
cat
ferrets.
rats.
Right. Come on, make it a good one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's a not 4.
All right, go ahead and roll. Give me your total number of successes. They still get a physical defense to avoid it.
That's a 10.
Damn. That's what you guys' dice are on fire these last 2 days.
Ah, that's a 2. So that's not 4. That's 7. 17, 19 successes.
$19 successes. All right, let's see what that does here. I rolled another 4, by the way. It's on the screen.
Yep.
So that's 9 successes. And another 4, so that's 9, 12 successes. No, 13 successes altogether. Does that counter use?
I'm just double checking.
Fire. Cha 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 cha.
Physical defense. 4 points of damage per success.
Yeah, but how many successes did you have total?
19.
So I had
6.
6 get through. You incinerate this one. It bursts into a small little cloud of fire and just drops to the ground in a fiery ball, and you can hear it. You can see it twisting and turning, and it seems to be popping and hissing and shrieking as it dies a horrible fiery death.
Deed.
The other one, can you target 2 at once, or is it just?
It says it just says a thick fiery goo line.
Right. So on the first one, you can maintain this, but this is the thing that was directly in front of it, so it took all of that damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can maintain it if you like, and then you can try it again, bring it up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll use my
Or
simple action to maintain it.
if you're going to maintain it, you will only do your intelligence or willpower bonus a modifier as damage to this one.
That's fine. That
but
means
it-
it
but
takes
it-
10 damage.
But it gets the opportunity to dodge as well, or
Okay.
physical defense.
Sure.
So we'll just do that now. We'll just do that now.
It says the burn damage ignores standard natural armor. Oh, so if the physical defense check fails, it just takes the damage without armor
Right.
absorption.
Right.
Okay.
And this one again, you're keeping it, you're maintaining it, and you hit this one, and again it shrivels and it does this weird kind of contortion as it erupts in flames, and it also hisses and pops and screams into a horrible fiery death as it drops to the ground. Its wings up in smoke.
Like a little lighter.
These other ones, the purple one attempts to attack you, Mar. I mean, you're the you're the big snack in the.
Wait, they're getting another go?
Yes, because Lyak is now at the bottom of the initiative because of the fact that she took so long to figure out what she's doing. She's at
But I
the.
haven't gone yet.
But we're at the big. That was no. Understand? You guys had your turns because Lyak started the initiative.
Em hasn't had
Couldn't-
a turn yet.
Em hasn't
Oh,
had
you
a
haven't had
turn
a turn?
yet.
Is you're not? Are
No.
you not in here? Oh, never mind. There you are. All right, go. Em. Sorry.
Oh, I was going insane there.
So
Cool.
yeah,
I'm
yeah. So
gonna try and-
sorry, the card didn't get shifted.
That's all right.
My bad.
Are either of them hurting me more than the other one, or are they both equally annoying?
They're
With the bottom of my neck,
the
right?
one around your neck is going to cause you to make a willpower check here in a minute to avoid passing out from lack of oxygen.
Cool. I want to rip him off of me, please.
Okay.
Get him.
So let's see here. The stranglehold acts like the creature has a strength score of 100. So it will be a strength check versus strength check at a TS of 100 for it and your strength check.
Pull him off.
I've got 8 successes.
I'm in.
Whoa.
I got 9 successes.
You grab a hold of it and you start to pull and pull it. It attempts to increase its strength, and then you just hear this soft snap as you pull it off, and it just comes out, and it's now biting at your face. One of its wings is destroyed, but it's now biting at your face.
Chomp.
Sick.
What do you want to do?
That's not what I was thinking.
I'm gonna.
Make a wish.
All right, you easily just
Like a
grab
wish
it and you just snap it in half. It's purplish blood kind of oozing down your hands as you do so.
Baguette.
Right. So that was your that was kind of like your full action because you had to like wrestle with it to get it like,
Yeah.
and then you just went tore it apart.
Yeah.
So that's the which one was that? The green one, which was around your neck. Right? Yeah, the green one was around your neck.
Sick.
Okay, now back to the top. That was your turn, and then it would have been Lyak's turn, who's at the bottom of the initiative. The top of the second initiative are these things. The purple one is going to attempt to attack you as well. It's got 5 successes.
Alright. Oh, I felt that.
This
Boy.
one, it wraps it. You pull it off, and then suddenly this other one kind of wraps itself around your neck, and it attaches it to your cheek and starts sucking blood out of you. You so currently take 5 points of bleed damage from the one that's on your leg, and then you will take an additional 10 points of damage from this one that's attached to your cheek as it's leaching blood off of you.
So take 15 altogether.
Right, and roll me a D100.
Oh. Do I have to?
Yes.
Okay. 58.
Okay. And this one the one that's around your neck begins to crush around you. This one has made its way, like I said, the red one has kind of made its way up into your leg armor, and it's kind of, you can, it's really tight, and you can feel it pulsating underneath your armor as it's like just, shut up, Robin. You're so sweaty. Brother Tracken, what do you want to do?
Is there anything I can do to assist in pulling the flying leech monsters off my colleague there?
Other than climbing up Mar and attempting to grab the one that's on his neck, no, or trying to stab through the armor that's on his thigh to attack the other one.
Don't think that's going to work. But what I can do is I can cast healing. If they're sucking the blood out, I can at least try and heal some of the wounds.
Yep.
Give me a blood transfusion.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
I'm not sure how much damage she's taken, but I'll use my doofer to give me +10 on my divine knowledge,
Okay.
as that's not a. That's a move action, I think. Brain's not working again. Again, divine knowledge 60 +10. Roll of 70 with a skill of 72.
You go to apply you go up and you do a lay of hands on Mar, and you call upon Alal, and you feel fizzled out. Like the connection is not as strong in this temple as you thought it was. So spend the fatigue, and you failed the spell check.
I got one success, didn't I?
How many? So what did you roll?
Right, I rolled a 70.
Oh, and you have a 72. Yeah, so you got one success. So you're going to get back 15. I'm sorry, I misunderstood you the other way. 15 plus 1 plus Brother Tracken's
My charisma.
Charisma, so whatever that is. So 16 plus your charisma modifier.
And my charisma modifier is 7.
So you're going to get back 23 health, Mar.
Thank you.
That's the end of Brother Tracken's turn. Robin, what do you want to do?
I feel like I'm just gonna come here, and can I stab if I'm there? Is that
Stab.
close enough to stab? Hell yeah! Okay, I'm gonna stab.
It's underneath the scale armor.
Oh, fuck!
It's
All
made
right,
it's made a nice little home. It's setting up its den and its kitchen.
It's pulsating under the
and
armor.
It's pulsating
okay.
underneath the armor.
Yeah, cool, nice. I'm not gonna say what I was thinking.
We all know what you were thinking. I mean, it's all over your face.
I was gonna say, is that a worm in your armor, or are you just happy to see me? Anyway.
Well, if it was Matt, it might be he's happy to see you.
Jesus. Stop calling me out live on stream. Anyway,
What a matron.
I have nothing useful. All my stuff is crowd control. Shit. Okay, cool. I don't know what to do. I'll be like, woo, don't die.
Thanks. Thanks. No.
Moral support. I don't know. I literally have nothing. I can't think of anything useful. I'm looking at my abilities, and this is really annoying. Because I can't do anything about you all having to do checks, which would not be ideal. Or maybe it wouldn't be the worst.
Who are you trying
Do
to
I-
convince when you say that?
Well, I'm
Yeah,
thinking
you
of
can
doing something that might stun everybody by accident. But-
It's all fun and games, right?
If it stuns the worms and stuns Mar, is that the worst? Because we can get the worm off Mar.
Is that the worms? Yeah.
Is that the worms you could do?
But if I do it, right, then you'll all have to make willpower checks and you might be stunned. And then I'll be the only one up.
I can comfortably assure you that you are not going to beat Lyak at a willpower check.
Alright, cool, sick. Alright, I'll do it then. I'm going to...
What do you do? I don't even know what you're doing. You're like, sick, I'm going to roll dice. What are you doing?
I'm gonna discharge, which will cause a violent blast of
Gross.
energy in a 10-foot radius. All creatures must succeed a willpower check, TS of 4, or be stunned for 2 minutes.
What this is an ability?
That's some
Yeah.
powerful discharge you've got there.
And it's discharge.
Sorry.
Ah,
I'll show myself out. I'll get me coat.
you're
No, it's alright.
welcome.
Nat said gross first. Nat's the one that needs to leave.
All right, go ahead. So everybody around you, including these creatures, must make a will. No, you don't have to roll. You don't. This is not a roll.
Oh.
You just do this, and you sacrifice 20 fatigue, Kaz, to do this. Right? It's an ability.
Yeah.
It's not a spell. You just sacrifice 20 fatigue.
Yeah.
And everybody in the area, including Lyak and these two creatures, must make a willpower check at a TS of 4 or be stunned.
Oh god, I
Yeah.
dropped it.
And the worms have to do it too, right?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Cool, sick.
Failed.
No!
Wow.
Oopsies.
7 successes.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Who failed?
I did.
So Brother Traken and Mar, you guys kind of hold yourselves up against the wall, and you're kind of stunned for the next. You feel this blasting of this power. Now, stunned doesn't do like a knockout. Doesn't do knockout. It just stuns you, which means that for the next couple of turns,
What did the worms get?
doesn't matter. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. It could either just be laying up there stunned.
Has the armor stopped pulsating?
Are you gonna take a moment and get down low and take a look?
Are you gonna stare at Mars' groin?
Always.
So stunned, the stun condition basically says that you lose the ability to use simple and basic actions, and you suffer a -3 successes to all skill attempts for the duration. Cool. And you can only move at half your normal rate. Half your normal rate. Sorry.
But it might have got the worms. So
Can you? I'm so sorry. Can you repeat those? I was trying to wrap my head around Kaz staring at Mars' groin.
More on Kaz fan
-3 on all successes. Can't do simple actions or.
Your movement is reduced to half. -3 successes on all your actions, and you can't use your simple or basics. Basically, you can't even speak at this moment, and you can't use simple, but you still get your half movement, and you can still do a full action, which you could sacrifice to do a full movement if you like. But yeah, you're stunned. All of the 3 of you are stunned, except for Lyak and Kaz.
And the words.
Mar, it is your turn. You're stunned. What would you like to do?
I'm so sorry.
Can I, in my stunned state, can I attempt to just rip off another worm?
The one around your neck?
Yeah.
Absolutely. It'll be a D100 test. You suffer a -3 successes to this.
Yeah.
I rolled an -3.
Oh.
That stack that landed right on top of it. I rolled another 10. I rolled another 10 and a 5. So 10, 20, 25, 34 successes is the target you'd have to use to pull this thing off at this point. That's a sad face, meaning that M failed in their check.
I got 2 successes.
So you pull and you're up there and you're like, oh, and you're just so stunned. You're like, you can't, and you can feel it now. It almost traps one of your hands as it tightens its squeeze around your neck. And we are at Nat. Because Nat's
Emmy, I just gave you a heroic luck because I'm sorry.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, what the fuck did you just do?
Yeah, so
Screwed
Nat's
the
your
party.
turn.
I need to give Simon one too. I'm sorry.
Nat, it's your turn.
Yep. I'm gonna.
Hey, ambitious stunned your husband.
God. Alright, where is that Jinhu?
The things I can do with a first rank tiny creature that flies.
I know.
Said the actress to the bishop.
Exactly, right?
Heinous.
I'm so sorry.
Can I use Force Ball
To do what?
on the
Okay,
The
so
guy.
the only one you can see is the one that's wrapped around Mars' neck. The other one is underneath his armor.
Okay. I'm not gonna use Jinhu. I'm just gonna attack the one wrapped around Mars' neck.
Is
Okay.
this-
How are you going to attack this snake-like thing that's got two wraps around his neck and is squeezing? You can see Mars' facial colors begin to change. It's starting to lose color, which means you're going to be
see.
making a stamina check in a minute.
I'm going to attack carefully.
So, are you going to do a called shot?
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Is this what you're going to do? And what exactly are
Mhm.
you going to? What's your attempt on what you're trying to do?
I want to kill it.
Well, I know you want to kill it. But how do you want? Do you just want to go in there? All Jason Voorhees like?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I'm gonna
okay.
hack it to pieces with my cool claws.
Oh, with your
I'm gonna
claws.
try.
With your claws.
Yeah, with my claws.
Um.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
It might be fine. Don't curse it.
I've seen the called shot rules.
So.
Oh, no.
I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do a called shot rule. What I'm going to impose is that it's going to get no physical defense, but because it's so tightly wrapped around Mars' neck and it's so close to vital parts of Mars' vascular entities, that you're going to have vascular entities. Your attack is going to be at half score.
Okay. Cool. So that is martial arts roll. I need to clear 27 to make this happen. Ah. What was the ruling on re-rolling a critical fumble?
You will spend. So here's your choice on heroic luck for re-rolling that.
I'm
It's
so
going
sorry.
to. It's going to cause you. Why are you sorry?
Because I.
So I don't know why you're apologizing, because no matter whether she had the 3 successes or not, whether you had whether Mar had the minus 3 successes or not,
the
I
minus
had
3 did not affect this.
43 successes in the strength check. There was no way Mar was pulling this off unless they matched. You may spend 3 heroic luck to ignore the failure. However, you are done and forgo the rest of your turn.
I can take it. I can take it. Mark can take it.
Are you
Mars
sure?
a big boy.
Mars a big boy.
Are you sure? I'm looking at a 99. Are you sure?
Mars at full health right now.
Ooh.
But you gonna do cat scratching? You're a ferret. Let's go.
All right, cool. Since
So are
somebody's
you
got a lot
going
of
to
bravado all of a sudden,
are
I'm
you going
gonna
to
fucking-
so you're saying you're accepting the failure of the failure, right? Of this?
yeah.
Roll a
yeah,
D100
sure.
for the critical fumble.
Lyaka top confirmed.
Damn right.
Oh my god.
That's a 96.
Fumble, does that make it
Nice.
a critical success?
Did you fumble a fumble? Is that what I'm hearing?
You kind of get up there and you begin to you start to go for this creature wrapped around Mars' neck, and you misstep slightly on the shoulder and holding on with one hand on the shoulder and the horns, and you slip and you come tumbling off Mar, hitting the ground, taking 10 fatigue points worth of damage. Just 10 fatigue points.
It could be
And you
so
are
much worse.
and you are kind of prone and stunned as you hit the ground. The beginning of so that's the end of that. So that was your movement and your attack. You can spend you have to spend a movement to get up, so you can do that next round. That's the end of Nat's turn. At the beginning of these creatures' turns, Mar take 5 bleeding damage, and now you must make a stamina check as it begins to suffocate you. Let me look at the rules real quick for suffocation. That would be in environments.
No breathing.
I got 5 successes.
All right, you are successful. You haven't begun to suffocate at this point, but it's getting tighter and you can no longer speak. You don't know what's happening with the other one, Brother Tracken. It's your turn. You're still kind of stunned.
Okay. There's not a lot I can do other than let me just. I'll use my bless ability on Ma.
Okay.
And it's +5 per 25 knowledge to an attack skill, defense, or attribute check. So I'm going to put it onto strength for him. So my divine knowledge is currently. I can't use the other thing because that's a simple bonus. So it's currently 62.
So that's
So it's only
plus 10.
plus 10 then. Plus 10. And it will last for
2 turns.
2 turns. Yeah. And that costs me 10 fatigue. So you've got plus 10 for 2 turns to your strength attribute. That's all I can do.
Wait, I get what? Sorry.
So basically,
I
so what he's doing is he's blessing you with the power of roll all and saying that the next time you make a check. So mechanically, this is what's happening. When you go to try to pull this thing off your neck again, you have a plus 10 to your strength check.
plus 10. Okay, so
Right.
plus 7 when I take off the. Am I still stunned?
You're stunned for however long it was. How long was it, Kaz?
It's 2 rounds.
So 2
2
turns.
rounds?
So
Okay.
at the end of this next turn, it'll
I
be
won't
the
be
end
stunned
of.
anymore.
You won't be stunned anymore, but currently you're stunned. So if you try to anything at this point, it's a null. But you'll have a plus 10 on the next part of the turn. All right. Anything else from you, Brother Tracken?
No, I'll literally just put my hand towards her and saying, I'll be there for you. Then
You need to put that to music, Mar. We have the lyrics and everything. Robin, it is your turn.
Me? Okay, shall I have a go at knifing it off your neck? Maybe, probably not. But,
Yes.
will
Yeah,
I?
go up there with a razor
Yeah.
sharp item and start sticking Mar in the neck. That's awesome.
That's
I mean-
exactly what Lack did, just with their fingernails.
It's different.
I just
when
happened to
Elias
have
does
a
it.
dagger.
So are you going to do that? Are you going to climb up Mar and start stabbing at this thing?
No. Probably not.
Are you sure?
I mean, Mar is what, 8'10", I believe,
Yeah.
and you're like
3'10".
3'10", so it's a 5-foot climb to get up to his neck.
They're a whole Robin taller than me. See, I'm not gonna do the thing I did last time again because that was bad. I don't have anything I can do really.
It wasn't bad. It had exciting consequences.
It did. Okay. I also can't shoot it off you because you'll die. I can't grenade it off you because you'll die.
I like that idea. Bang! Try that.
That is a wild excuse of me.
Here, I've got this grenade. I'm going to stick it up your pant leg.
Ah! If I blow your leg off, I can just build you a new one.
And there's the end of the adventure for today. Thank
Can
you so
you-
much for following us today, folks.
If I blow off your leg.
Well, you wanted to roll up a new character.
If you
The
blew
6
off my
million
leg,
silver piece Ma. We have the technology. We can make you better.
you
Oh,
recognize
thank
you recognize that you can't make me a new leg in this church right now.
And it would take a
Right.
couple weeks. And a lot of resources and a lot of silver. You have the capability. but do you have the funds and the materials to do so?
What
What are you doing, Kaz? Are you going to be you're going to miss your turn?
I think I'm gonna have to miss my turn because
miss your turn.
anything I do is just gonna make it worse.
M, it's your turn.
Hi.
Take an additional 5 bleeding and make a stamina check at a TS of 2.
Hi.
I can't breathe.
Neither can Mar.
Breathe.
Ma might be into that. You don't know.
Did you get 2 or more?
8 successes.
All right, it's still constricting, but you can still breathe. You haven't started to suffocate yet, and
Cool.
now it is your turn.
I want to rip it off.
Go for it.
If anyone makes a single comment, I swear to God. Ten success. Oh, plus the 7 from tracking.
Because
it would be plus 10, but then take
right,
off
so it'd be
from
plus
stun.
7 at this point. Yeah.
Yeah. So 17 successes.
It failed, so it's gonna use its 1 heroic luck to re-roll it.
What do you mean NPCs get heroic luck? Excuse me?
Oh, are you
I
kidding
thought
me?
we were the heroes.
You are the heroes. That's why they get 1. That's why most creatures get 1 heroic luck. Everything's got luck. I mean, come
Everybody
on.
gets one.
Everybody gets 1. This one's got 8 successes.
All right, so
Would you roll?
I got 17.
Successes? Or
Yeah.
you rolled a 17?
No, I got 17 successes.
Yeah, you
With 10 successes
finally
plus-
get your hand in there and you can start pulling. It starts to attempt to tighten up, trying to squeeze, and you just pull and you can hear it snapping and breaking as this thing pops apart, and you literally pull it in half. It's purplish blood oozing down into your armor. But now you've got half on this side and the other half over here, and it's just hanging, in your hands.
Nice.
Goo,
Nice.
goo,
Good.
goo.
All right, I'm still stunned, so that's about all I can do, right?
That's about all you can do until the end of the turn. Yep.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Now
No, you're not.
it's your turn.
At least I didn't blow your leg off.
Can I?
The fact that that's even a possibility is scary.
Can I get the
Yeah.
other one?
It's not like you've got a little hidden pocket to put grenades into.
Right. So, Nat, what are you saying?
I'm gonna try and pull the other one out.
Thank you.
This one is underneath Mars' left plate on the inner thigh.
Yep.
And you can no longer see a tail or anything. It's like it feels like it's Mar. From what you're feeling, you can feel it constricting.
Okay.
I don't know what sort of roll I'm gonna have to make, but I'll try and.
Well, the only way to get to this thing is to actually remove the armor, that piece of armor, which would take 2 turns to do so.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da.
Come on, you two in a relationship. You're used to getting it out of the armor quickly.
I can't believe I
Yeah.
got rid of mold object.
Come on. You're an expert on this.
Wait, are you going to use mold object?
I had mold object and I got rid of it.
Hang
I'm
on.
so annoyed. I was like, yeah, I
Can
haven't
you-
used this yet, so I'm just gonna swap it for something else.
Can you swap places with the creature?
No,
I
he
can't
has to be able to see it. And unfortunately, on this one, I would have to say that the fact that like is much bigger than this thing and is not, is crushable would be potentially crushed between
But
Mars'
could you-
thighs.
Could you
Not the worst way to go.
glory, glory, Lord, a hell of a way to die.
Look at M's face. That's classic. She's just.
It's frozen! Help! My cat's frozen.
No. Could you swap places with the one around the neck, though?
Why the one around the neck?
There's so many choking her.
There's not. I ripped it off.
She tore
Oh,
it
shit,
off.
yeah. Sorry.
M's character Mara tore it off and crushed it.
I'm stupid. I thought you failed.
I'll start
It's
trying.
not your turn. It's Nat's turn.
There's nothing else I can do. I'll start trying to remove the armor piece.
The fact that you froze on that that expression is great. Just
It's so funny.
I know, it's so good.
so, are you done?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the armor piece off.
You
That's
take
it.
an additional 5 points of bleeding damage, Mar.
Thanks.
And it's literally, you can feel that it's got a stranglehold on your thigh, underneath the armor, and it's getting tighter. You're feeling, you're starting to feel numbness in your lower leg. Is anybody going to do anything else over the next 2 turns to other than remove the armor?
No, I'll help though. If lets me.
You're
It looks
damn fucking
like
right,
Mars.
Lyle.
If it
Wait.
looks like Mars about to fall, I will cast another healing spell.
No!
What
Oh
happened?
no! We lost
We
M.
lost him.
My audio panicked for a sec, so I had to like leave and come back to get the audio working again.
Okay.
Ah, I've changed character on the stream. Now I'm back.
Have we swapped seed? Oh.
Yeah.
We're back.
Yeah. No. What? So what's going on?
Did we Freaky Friday?
Nothing. It's sometimes my headphones decide to
Understood.
like mess up the audio, but so I couldn't understand anyone. But I've changed it back now, so it's fine.
No worries.
I just used to leave and come back.
Is anybody going to do anything else other than remove that plate from Mar's leg over the next 2 turns?
No.
Mar, take an additional 10 points of health damage as this thing bleeds out, and now you can no longer feel your left leg. You're now positioning yourself in a way that allows Lyek to get to the buckles of your armor and pulls it off. And you can see that these things are, when they first attack you, were white. This one is now a bright purple.
Filled with goo.
Grab hold of his tail and
my
go, give it back and squeeze it down.
Not Mar. So, Lyek, since you're the one that's really right there, you see this thing, and it's pulsating as it continues to drain Mar of his blood. What do you want to do?
It's okay. I can heal.
I'm gonna squeeze it.
Like a Capri Sun, but
Mhm.
back?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like those, you know those like those plastic tubes full of goo that are really slippy and you can't hold it because it just kind of keeps like.
The ones that look really inappropriate and have fish in, inexplicably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like that.
All right, go ahead and make a strength check. Since you're not really attacking this
No
thing,
idea what
make
you're
a strength
describing.
check.
Fair enough.
I'll find a picture.
I don't even know what they're called.
Strength
do I.
check. Alright, let's go.
I looked up squeezy slippy tube and immediately found it.
Squishy tube.
That's an 11. So that is 4 successes.
You get in there and you can feel it, you can kind of feel it like underneath your hands, and suddenly it loosens up its grip and becomes unentwined as you begin to squeeze at it. You cause some damage to it, mostly fatigue damage, as you weren't really causing massive strength damage. That's the end of your turn. Citrus, as it unwinds from Mars in your hands, lunges at you in an attempt to latch itself around you and your neck. Because you're holding it, it's going to get a penalty to attacking you.
Okay.
Not with a not 5. That's a crit plus an additional. I can't see because that's in my way. 9. I'm sorry, 2. So it has 8 successes on you. So it has 6 successes as it attacks you. Physical defense.
Yep. That's a fail.
It lunges at you, and while you've still got it in your hand, it kind of wraps. You've got the tail end of it, and it starts to wrap itself around your neck, and then it attaches to your neck. Take 12 points of physical damage, and on the next turn you will bleed 5, and then make a stamina check at a TS of 2.
That's only one success.
All right, and roll a d100, please.
22.
All right. Look up something real quick. Need to look at a note. Roll another d100 for me, and you too, Mar.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I got 12.
31.
All right. That solves that for me. So much. And Brother Tracken, is now your turn.
Right, so the fatigue's off now, yeah? Because this is...
Yeah.
Right.
Thank God.
You're no longer stunned.
Excellent. Feel more myself. Right. Quick survey of things. Is the worm dead?
Is that what you say?
Yeah, as I'm moving forward, is the worm dead?
You see it kind of wrapped around Lyak's neck.
So no.
I will go grab the worm and try and pull it off.
All right, strength check.
Fuck's sake.
Robin, just
I've
out of
got
curiosity, why is that so
6.
funny?
07.
So I've got 6 successes, so beat 6 successes.
Oh, I am that strong, so I'm probably not.
I don't know how strong you are.
07. I've only got a strength of 87.
So you've got 8, so you start to pull it off. In doing so, it begins to tighten its grip around Lyak's neck. You struggle with it for a few seconds, and you finally start to pull it off, and it rips away from Lyak's cheek, and a gop of blood just begins to gush down out of Lyak's cheek. You have it in your hand, and it turns to you and begins to like hiss and tries to lunge at you.
I'll try and beat it off against a wall. Sorry, no.
Uh-huh.
Beat it against the wall.
Beat it, yeah. So that was that. Actually, at this point, you can't because you used your move action and your full action to kind of pull this thing off. So you're holding it at arm's length and it's snapping at you, but it doesn't snap. It's not its turn.
Have I used my full move?
Well, you move some of your move action. Not your full move.
Could I continue to use my move action
To
spin round on the same point and let the centrifugal force get the worm and slam it into a wall?
Sure,
You're
I'll
gonna
allow that to
windmill the worm
happen,
after
but you're
pulling
going
him
to
off.
need to make a willpower check, TS of 5, so that you don't fall down to the ground and be stunned
Okay, that's worth a punch.
and dazed.
You're gonna windmill the worm after pulling him off.
Stunned and dazed. Sure, I'll allow that.
After
But you will be
after
stunned and
tugging
dazed.
that worm
Willpower
off.
check, TS4.
I rolled. You're gonna love this one. I rolled an 87.
Oh,
Guess what my willpower is?
Yeah. So he starts. You see Brother Track and take this thing and with glee starts spinning around trying to whoosh this thing out, and he just like does this tumbling thing and falls to the ground, and he lets go of it because he's both dazed. Thanks for the cheer there, Lord Baron. Appreciate it. He's both dazed and stunned as he hits the ground. The thing erupts from his hands and begins to move we'll see what
it
happens.
erupts from his hand.
Oh my god, would you stop?
I haven't laughed this much at a game in ages. Thank you.
Oh
Thank you
my
so much.
god.
In our defense, why did you put us up against sentient worms?
Why did you get us to enter
Yeah.
a moist cave and then pull off worms and then say things like
Just
erupt-
because my mind is in the
Don't forget
in the
the
gutter
back door.
doesn't mean that I'm
Take
going
off
there.
armor.
Oh my god, Kaz, you know what? You need to find a steady boy. That's what you need. Oh my god. Hey, look, we have a hype train getting going. Right on, woohoo.
But like half of the jokes haven't even been made by me; they've been made by Simon, and I still get blamed.
Because you're right in front of me when I'm looking at the screen. You're the one laughing the most.
Because
He's
you
off
know
to the
I'm
side.
the bad one.
You are the bad one. Robin, it is your turn.
Okay. So after he pulled off the worm, what happened to it? It's there. Okay, I see it.
He
Right.
starts spinning, trying to smash this thing against the wall. He fails in his attempt to keep his feet steady, falls to the ground, dazed and stunned, and releases it. And I can't say any words that are not going to be used as innuendos by you guys. He lets go of it.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Can I stab it?
Do you want to stab it?
Yeah.
Sure,
Wait,
go for
I
it.
can shoot it. I can shoot it. Actually, do I want to do that? I'm just gonna stab it. I'm just gonna stab it. La la la. I got 2 successes.
Here's what I'm going to do. If we get my first hype train on Twitch, I'm going to give everybody 10 heroic luck.
What's a hype train?
Basically, if you sub, gift, or use bits that you've purchased, it will go towards
If I
that.
wasn't broke.
I'm not saying you have to do it. There's other viewers in the channel that can do this.
That's true.
So yeah, if you are you going to shoot it?
No,
No,
I'm
she's gonna
stabbing
stab
it.
it.
All right, go
Cheeky
for it.
wee Prince Albert.
I got 2 successes.
This thing slithers past you with incredible speed, and then I'm not sure where it's going. I'm gonna have to randomly choose that. M, it is your turn.
Hello.
Okay, so there's one left, and it's currently on the ground.
It's slithering on the ground, right? It's trying to avoid everybody at this moment.
I should have just used my mechanical legs to step on it.
I'm gonna grab the mallet and the maul.
Go for it. Go for it. In such a small space, if you miss, there's a chance that you will either hit Kaz or Brother Tracker.
As long as there's not a chance of hitting Lyak.
Layak's out of the room, out of the hallway.
Oh, that's fine. I got a 98.
Nice.
Hell yeah!
So how many successes is that?
It's. Hang on. Total skill plus my strength, right?
Well, what's your skill?
No. My skill is 70.
So you rolled a 7. You got 7 successes. That's what I need to know. That's what I need to know.
Yeah.
It's got 8 successes.
No.
It slithers out of the way as you slam your maul down onto it. Do you want to try it again? You can
Yes,
kind
I
of see
wanna
it looks
try
like it's slithering back towards Brother Tracken.
Yeah, I want to try again.
Go for it. This do you have improved multiple strike?
I do.
Okay, so this is
I
still
have,
this is only at a -10.
I'm on legendary at this point, so the first 3 multiple strikes. Wait, the first 3 multiple attack penalties are reduced by 20 to a minimum
Yeah,
of 0.
so it's 0, 0, -10.
Okay.
So
Literally.
let me answer that
one
question for you,
success.
Brother Tracken, since you've not Simon. If you look where it says where you can type in a message, looks like a diamond. Those are called bits. Right? Yeah, those are bits where you can cheer, and it basically says, right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
I don't think we did it. Did we do it? Yeah. Okay. Everybody gets 10 heroic.
Yeah, yeah.
I only did it for the heroic look.
Hell yeah.
They're gonna need it.
Yeah. I only got one success to try and hit it again.
Hit me with your best shot.
Yeah, it dodges out of the way as it's slithering. Do you want to try it again? Oh, thank you,
Yes.
Lord Baron. For the sub, I appreciate that, bud.
Aw.
Two. Look
Only
at you
one
go, my brother.
Oh, dang.
You don't have to do
Oh,
that, but thank you so
dang.
much. How many successes did you get?
Just one again.
Yeah, it's avoiding you easily. And then, how many did you do? 3?
Huh?
Did you do 4, 5? What'd you do? I don't know how many. Aw, Lord Baron, you did not have to do that.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, thank
You
you so
Lord Baron.
much. I really
You
appreciate it.
gifted one
Thanks.
to me.
Oh.
Level up, damn it.
So, Nat, it's your turn.
I'm gonna hit it. Well, I'm gonna try.
Pew pew.
Pew, pew.
Actually, no.
You're actually out of the room where you can't hit it. It's literally. I haven't moved this icon. It's literally right here.
I am going to.
I did not cut you off from heroic luck. I did not. It's on a cooldown. So
I did not.
I did not do
Move
that.
in.
I followed exactly what you do, Mr. Baron. It is on a cooldown. So if they were already gifted it. It takes a bit. So,
Killer,
Gonna
killer.
move up.
but
I'm gonna
but
start swinging.
but because of that, but I will give everybody 1,500 merit points for the level 2.
I thought you were going to say heroic look then.
Thank you.
I know. I just gave them 1,500 merit points for your generosity.
Absolute mad
So,
lads.
Nat, what are you doing? Yeah. So, where did you go? Did you move in there?
Yeah, I'm
All right. So you're going to attempt to attack this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop it with my cool claws.
Go for it. Pull out those sharp, shining nails.
That's a not too.
Nice. Roll your D100.
Yes.
Your confirmation.
That's 9. So that is altogether 15 successes.
15. All right. I've got 8, so you have 7. How many points of damage do your claws do?
It's 2 per, I think.
So 14. You grab this thing by its tail and you start racking and clawing at it and pulling it back. And as you're doing so, you begin shredding it into little bits and pieces. It starts to scream and hiss, and it kind of turns back at you. And as it begins to lunge at your face, it falls flat onto the ground, unmoving, in front of you. Apparently dead.
Deed.
Don't say apparently dead. I have trust issues.
Oh,
Someone gonna
that's
check
weird.
it?
Yes.
Can I stamp on it with my
You want to stomp on it with your boots?
big robo legs? Squish.
Oh, that's so bad, Lord Baron. Legendary. That puts you almost in the same level of Brother Tracking. Yeah, you stomp on it and it's not moving. You squish, squish, squish. You got purple blood all over your boots and your mechanical legs.
Lovely.
Yeah, so bad it is good. Hopefully we'll get on a dairy pun instead of this innuendo puns. They're
You
just
love
a
it.
horny,
Really.
they're a horny bunch of people is what these guys are.
We're British.
Yes, bad teeth and horny, apparently.
Bad teeth and horny.
Apparently.
All right, so what do you guys want to do? How are you guys feeling? Do you guys need a break or anything?
I was
I
gonna ask
need
for a break.
a bevy.
I need a.
All right, let's
I
do
need
that.
a
Let's go ahead and
piece.
take a bio break. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Sick.
more into
Simon,
it
you're
is.
missing a line from your Kralis rewrite. You're missing the second line.
Well, he just did the first one.
Yeah, but oh, did you write the rest of it then?
No, I don't think so.
Because it's
I was in the middle. I
someone
didn't
told
have
you
the time.
Kralis
I was
is
in
gonna
the.
be this way. It's like you're always stuck in with the broker git. You're missing the bit that goes like, "You love life, steal away." You know the second line.
Hang on. I'm pretty certain when I sent it, it was fully. Just
No, that was just all. That's all I got. That's all I picked up. You might have done some more, but that's all I picked up. All right, into that. What do you guys want to do?
Go into this bloody room. What is in here?
It's empty. It's the ceiling above you has collapsed down into it. It's got these small pockets around you. You notice up in the corner, you see these grayish white round eggs kind of stuffed up in the corner.
So all that was for nothing.
Yes.
We broke into the egg room. Wait, are the eggs worms? Are they gonna hatch? Do we have to kill the eggs?
That would be excellent.
It would be a bit extreme.
Oh, come on, that's a terrible joke.
Really have egg on our face if the eggs hatched.
You know, these jokes keep attacking. It's like being constantly shelled.
Right,
Anyway, enough of the egg yolks.
I'm not on letting us continue with this. Mara leaves the room and opens this door.
We've broke Levi's spirit today.
What are we doing? Where are we? I'm confused. I feel like we're on Benny Hill. That's a bad thing. It opens up into a hallway, and there is so the hallway kind of continues up this way, and it looks like there is an opening here. Sorry. And what you notice is when you guys get in here, there's an opening here, and these walls appear kind of crumbled in and stuff. And then there's this area right here opens up as well.
What's here? What's this?
That's a crumbled wall. That's a crumbled part of the wall. And the opening that you're standing in front of right there, Mar.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking in, and the ceiling isn't collapsed. It's crumbled a little bit. Make a perception check.
Uno.
Dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco,
I
seis.
wish.
One.
One.
You're not sure, but you think you see glittering items on the floor or on it. You're not exactly sure. You're just casually looking at it.
There appears to be treasure.
It's a trap.
I don't know, this place seems pretty deserted. Would there still be traps?
I don't know.
I think that might.
How are you
be-
feeling anyway? Do you need any healing?
You're a poet, and you didn't even realize it. I've been better, I've been worse. Could do with little healing.
Okay, I will cast another Cure Wounds on her, but I'll use my simple action to give myself a +10 to Divine Knowledge first.
All right. And that's how you use focus. He's using focus right now. Robin,
So that gives me a skill of 72.
did you hear me?
And I rolled a 10.
Okay.
So
I'm
that's
paying attention. I'm just staring vacantly.
7 successes. So that'll be 15 plus 7.
+7, 7 health?
Plus 7. It will be a total of 29 healed.
Amazing. I'm back up to full health again.
We don't. The treasure's booby trapped. Doesn't she know trap? Doesn't she know traps? She
Who?
like kind of like gestures to Lyak.
Oh,
Yeah, I do. What about it?
Well, could you see if the room seems booby trapped?
I can certainly have a look.
Because I don't want to miss out on treasure if it's going, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Capitalist.
Uh-huh.
If we all have to live in a capitalist hellscape, we might as well help ourselves, you know?
There is no ethical consumption under capitalism.
The big guy knows.
I didn't. No, Mar wouldn't say that. I
He
didn't
was
do the
thinking
voice.
it, though. He was thinking it!
Okay, I'd like to have a look.
you're gonna step into the room?
Yeah, go on.
So you step into the room.
Yeah.
Make an alertness check.
Beautiful. 6 successes.
Off to your left, as you step into the room, you see something moving. And it begins to move towards you very quickly.
Shit.
He's delaying.
All I can think of is that Fat Controller meme that goes, "You've caused great delay." You've made a mess of my trousers and you've caused great delay.
You're
Okay.
on something tonight.
Nat, check your DMs.
Oh no.
Oh.
What have I made Nat do?
Holy shit.
That's what's you can see the what light there is glistening off fangs and its multiple eyes.
Oh fuck.
I think we should leave.
Are we fucked?
Shut the door, shut the door.
There's no door.
I swap with Ma.
Do you swap with Mar? Do you do that?
No, I'm not gonna do that. That would be fucked. I'm not gonna do that.
Are we technically in combat now, or can I like cheekily roll a grenade into the room?
Yeah, I'll allow you to do that. We're actually going to get into combat again.
You just want to use your grenades, don't you?
That's
Well,
literally what she wants to do.
If
That's
we
fine.
all stay out the room and I roll my grenades in.
I'm in the room.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
if we'd exit.
Not
I went.
inconsequential.
I went.
This is something of an issue.
Okay.
All right, so at the top of the,
I
let's start at
retract
the top
my
of the
statement.
initiative. And Nat, you get to go first. What do you want to do?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
It's all coming up, Millhouse.
Everything's coming up Millhouse. Can I use I'm gonna use fire breathing again. Oh, reliable, you know? If it
Okay.
works. If it ain't broke. I'm gonna re-roll that.
All right.
That's bad. And that's a 100.
So you failed on
Mhm.
your. Okay, so you. All right, so this is a true failure. There is nothing you can do to avoid the consequences. Since you're using Jin, who. Let's see here. Critical failure. This is actually the first time I've actually had to do this. You instantly suffer 30 fatigue damage. You gain an insanity point, and your high energy becomes locked. You're unable to tap into your energies for the next 24 hours.
Okay.
Fuck.
You don't shit to bed.
That was your full action. You still have your movement.
Well, I'm
Run!
gonna retreat.
No, it's
I
withdraw.
Are you running out? Are you running out the same entrance you came in?
Yeah. Yeah, I am, yeah.
Okay. You see Lya come scrambling on all fours. The fur on her body kind of up in a like a static position. Tail puffed out. Comes running up and literally scrambles up Mar.
Rat cat got spooked.
I don't
What
wanna do this
happened?
anymore.
What happened?
I don't want to do this anymore. I think we should leave.
Why? He says, also whilst turning around to leave.
Yeah, I think if she's telling us to leave, we should just leave.
We were asked to do a job by the city watch because there's bandits in this place.
I mean, we can just come in another door. There's other doors. We can just go out the
Yeah,
one we
you can
came in.
come
Go
in
around the
any
side.
door you want.
There's a big spider in there, and I can't access my chin.
The spider took your ability from you?
No, I think I'm just bad at my new hand signs, but I can't do anything for the next day, so I'm pretty much dead weight to y'all.
Well, somebody can carry the corpses of the people who don't survive.
All right, I'll carry the corpses.
Have you got any sort of ranged option?
Guys, perhaps we should discuss this outside.
So there's a spider in that room.
There's
And
a
there's no door.
Right, and there's
Yeah.
no door.
Right, well, I suggest we move down the thinner corridor where I'm at. I'll stop where I'm at. I
Right.
suggest
So
we move down
the
to
corridor that you
limit-
guys, the corridor that you guys get, that you enter, it has a top to it, so the ceiling hasn't collapsed, and it is a safe retreat. If you wish to do
Yeah,
so.
if we draw it further into this corridor,
Okay.
Yeah.
right? If there is a giant spider, it might have trouble coming at us down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back up, back up, back up.
We can make a decision and then act upon that decision.
All right, Robin, what are you doing? Moving down?
Yeah.
You guys are all moving down.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, before you get to move, Mar,
Oh, okay, I'll go back.
it gets to go.
Sherlock's
Great.
coming for a hug.
Listen, I love spiders.
So you can't quite make out the whole body, but coming out of this doorway are these two huge forelimbs that have a chitinous armor on them, and they get these bristling hairs, and it reaches out for you as though it's attempting to grab you and give you a big warm fuzzy hug.
I don't think it's a hug.
It wants to be your friend.
It's got 5 successes on this to try to grab you.
Oh no.
I rolled a not one on my physical defense.
Nice.
Heroic luck.
Heroic luck. And also that is 6 successes. So it does not.
So it reaches out for you, and it can only fit its 2 limbs out there, and so you kind of sidestep it, and you kind of sidestep into the hallway there. Where you were going to go, Mars. So I assume that was your intention.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I don't have a ranged option, so
We could leave. Go around this way.
Leave him.
But
We
if
could
we
go around
come
the
back-
other way.
if we come back, that thing's still going to be there.
What if we don't need to come back though?
Does it look like it's going to get out of that door?
It might be able to fit its way through the door, but that's not your biggest issue. The ceiling above. So most of the ceilings in these rooms have collapsed from age and wear and weather. So the glistening that you saw was coming from light from a ruptured hole in the ceiling above it, or above in this room. It was in the back corner, kind of huffed up against the wall in the darkness. And I was using the light as a way to, you know how like you know how like shadows, if there's like a spotlight, how the shadows around it get darker. It was using that as a way to hide and wait for things to come in.
If there are any bandits, they won't be in that room. Mar is of the opinion we don't, because if there are any bandits, they're not going to be in that room. And if the spider can't really get out the room, then we can just ignore it.
Can't get out of that room at the moment, but if it keeps pushing against that frame, it's going to damage the walls and force itself out. At which point then we could find ourselves trapped with an enemy behind and an enemy in front. I don't want to get us into a position where we're facing off against too much at once where we can't handle it.
Fine, Margaret.
All I'm doing is just suggesting it's up to you guys what you want to do. But
I mean, it's not that far. I could roll a cheeky little friend.
You could roll.
It's an acid grenade.
Well, give it the gift of a grenade.
Mm-hmm.
It's only
a friendly gift. A friendly friend.
Oh, you know what they say about acid grenades? The gift that keeps on giving.
Exactly.
Who says that? When?
Me.
So what are you guys doing? We're still at the top of the initiative. Lyak, it's your turn. Until you guys
we're
leave,
still in combat. Okay.
Lyak, what do you want to do? You guys would have to literally get further down the hallway for it to come out of combat.
Okay.
Drag it.
I think you should blow it up.
Say no more, fam.
DM me what exactly you're going to do, Robin, so I have an exact idea what you're going to be using real quick.
Okay.
Not a whole lot that I can do, unfortunately, so I will wait and see what everybody else is thinking.
I'm just gonna find the page with the information on the thingy on it.
Well, just give me the page number then.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm finding the page number. Boop 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 boop. Okay. It's got a favorite number in it. It's probably not as effective as I think it's gonna be, but it will. It
depends how good you roll.
I have a couple of them, so it's fine. Sent to Levi.
Right, so you'll be using your perception to throw this in.
Yeah.
All right, go for it. Where do you want to lob it? Since you can't really see inside the room, just use the paintbrush and kind of indicate where you want to throw it.
Is that okay?
You want to throw it right at the front door?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Also, can we do like a shifty in the hallway so that...
Well, obviously you're going to have to do that.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just shifty shift. Sorry,
You don't have to worry about doing that. Just go ahead and say that you move up to the front. What'd you roll?
A 9. Okay. How many successes is that?
I don't know.
7. No, it's 8. It's 7 successes.
All right, so you throw it in there and you throw it right. You get it landed where it's at, and it explodes into this bluish white explosion, and this liquid explodes all over the place. I believe, let's see here, it has a 10-foot splash. So let's go here, boom, and it basically hits that entire area. You hear some movement in the darkness behind the acid splash where you threw this thing.
Okay.
And you can see that it's kind of eating through the stone and some of the timbers that are laying there.
Okay.
Hey, I think we just released it.
Yep.
I thought you were gonna throw it further!
Levi said I couldn't. I could only throw it where I could see.
I said you can throw it wherever you want. You can't see in the room, but you can't really. You
Oh.
can see into the room, but you can't see like an exact thing, right?
I misinterpreted.
Lack
I
of communication.
misinterpreted.
That's my fault. I apologize.
Because I thought you meant because I couldn't see past the shadowy box that I couldn't throw it there.
No, do you
So I
want to
was
throw it
like,
inside? Where do you want to throw it? Indicate
I
on
wanna-
the shadowiness where you want to throw it.
I can't draw on the shadow though. So I'm
Right,
gonna have
you
to
can-
laser.
Okay,
Can
laser.
Can I offer
I
a
wanted it
suggestion?
here, like
Okay.
there.
Sick.
Can I offer a suggestion?
Yes.
You want it so that the burst radius would basically end at the door frame.
Yes.
Yeah. So I want
If
it
your
here.
grenade, you know how big a burst it's likely to have.
That's
So I want
it's
it
about
there.
10 foot. It's about 10
I want
foot.
it there.
Okay, I placed it in. And again,
Cool.
you hear some scrambling movement
That's a
in
big
the
10 foot.
darkness. You need to get
Maybe
used
it's
to the
scrambling to get away from the acid though.
Maybe it's
How do
rolling
we
in
do
it
it?
because it likes it.
Ooh.
All right.
In that case, it's distracted with the tasty acid.
Om nom nom.
You've done
gotta
what you
hit the
did.
spider.
What do you want to do? You've done it.
I did it. And that.
You did the
That-
deed.
Yeah.
Could
That's my turn.
So what do you want to do, guys? This is your story. I've just set the obstacles.
I know. Is there? And there's literally nothing in this room, right?
There was literally nothing in the room outside of the collapsed ceiling and those eggs that you guys didn't do anything about that are still in there.
Eggs hatch. I'm gonna scream.
What if we chuck the eggs into the
Levi,
room with the spider?
behave.
Just saying.
Levi's like,
All I can say is this: I have given you guys the information to
what
survive,
if we?
and you're like,
killed
yeah,
the
yeah,
egg?
Dad, got it, we got it. We're gonna do it this way anyway. All right.
What if we threw the eggs into the spider room to feed the spider, so it doesn't?
Spider omelette.
The spider will be too full and too happy, and it will like us, and we will domesticate the giant spider whilst killing the eggs in the
We
process.
could get Lyak to make some deviled eggs. We like put
Oh
on
my
a real
God.
spread for
All right,
the
moving
spider.
on. Moving on. What do you guys want to do?
I was serious about chucking the eggs in the room.
That's not actually a bad plan.
Mars deadly serious about chucking the eggs in the
So
room.
then,
let's
why
chuck
doesn't
the
Mar
eggs.
go get them and do it?
Mars waiting for his wife to say it's okay.
His wife is busy freaking out because she can't use her Jinhu.
Happy wife,
Okay,
happy
fine.
life.
Mar goes and grabs eggs and starts throwing them in the room.
Eggs.
I haven't eaten either, Lord Baron. No.
Can I offer you an egg in this trying time?
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
So what are you
In
guys
this
gonna
trying
do?
time?
I'm chucking eggs in the room. I'm going
So
and grabbing
grab
eggs and
them,
I'm just
throw them-
launching them in.
Throw them in there. They kind of stick to your hand a little bit, and they kind of some fall into the room, some kind of hit the door. But you get the majority of them inside the acid. You can hear this in the darkness beyond.
One problem dealt with. I'm
I
just saying,
told you
that
guys
is-
that eggs are freaking me out, so
Going to sneak up to the door and have a quick sort of peer around the corner of the door. Because I do have dark vision.
Where are you going to go all the way to? So you're going to go over to here?
Like here?
Yes,
Like here?
I'm going to, if I can control my bloody figure for a minute. Oh dear, and there we go. To there, that side
Ah.
of the. Well, actually, I'll go that side of the door. Why
you-
can't I?
you-
Nice.
What the hell's?
What's going on?
What the hell
Simon?
is wrong with this?
What's wrong with what?
I'm trying to move my token, and it's not letting me.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
it's jumping and centering to something else.
Is someone else holding the token?
No.
No.
It might have the grid sensitivity might be doing it, so I'll turn that down. It
Yeah,
might-
I've turned
there's
my
a- there's
grid
a-
sensitivity off. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've turned it off on mine. That's better.
Yeah.
Right, I'm literally going to go to that corner, and then I'm going to quickly peer around the corner using my dark vision of my character, my race have.
Your night vision. You look in and you don't see anything.
Okay. Look up at the ceiling.
You see this cracked ceiling that's kind of caved in, like in a funnel like shape. And you see the light coming streaming into the room, but you don't see anything else in the room.
No giant spider corpse.
Nope.
The eggs that were just thrown in there.
Yeah, the eggs are gone.
When you say gone, you mean broken and all over the floor, or gone as in just not there?
They're just not there. I mean, the acid has destroyed them.
Right.
I mean, there is a pool. You can see a pool of acid, and it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
still bubbling, and you can see where these things are like bubbled, and they're not there because the acid is done what the acid is supposed to do. It's eaten through these soft
think it's
shelled
gone.
eggs.
Can't see anything. He said as he got eaten by a giant spider.
As it reaches,
Unless it's gone out of the hole and it's trying to circle round us.
Kaz
Anyway.
looks up to see if there's any holes like near them. in
oh,
the
this whole
ceiling.
area right here is
Yeah.
collapsed. It's open to the air above you.
Okay. Kaz is like, I think you should come back in the hallway, Brother Chakin.
I think he got it. I think the grenade got it. I think we're good.
Okay.
He says, looking around carefully at the skyline. Look, quicker we get past this and move on to somewhere else, the better.
Okay.
Agreed. What way are we going?
Let's go.
Just use Mars token to move the whole party, so we can move everything around.
I believe there's a door. Looks like there's a door there.
It also looks like there's a door here.
So let's go up the corridor.
Cool.
Okay.
Mark the
Up this way.
doors. There is a door here, and there is a door here.
Yeah.
So
Hold
we'll
on.
Go
Hold
up
on.
the.
Hold on.
We'll
There's an opening here,
Okay.
and
Oh, I
then you
see.
have the hallway here, right? Yeah, and then there's this hallway that's right here. This thing right here.
what? I'm not seeing anything coming up on mine. The last thing I saw was the two red backs for the doors.
Right. So if you zoom out a bit, there's a door
No, I
here.
wasn't. Oh, right there. Just see it now. Right on the edge of the shade.
Cool. I think we're still gonna head up and go to this door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
We'll slip up that passage and do that door.
Hmm.
Come up to this, and it looks like another long hallway. You can see down the hallway. It looks like there's a couple of doors, and it kind of looks like the hallway kind of bends and turns at a 90-degree angle going down at the end.
Okay. Should we go peek round the corner of this and see what it leads to, if it leads to a hallway or a room, and then peek here, see if it leads to a hallway or a room,
Well-
and then we can do...
Well, if we're here already, we might as well do this from when we're nearest.
Okay.
You make your way up to there, and are you going to open the door or just peek in?
I would assume somebody's going to check for traps first.
Like.
Okay. I can do something.
Go off,
course you can.
Queen.
You can be the party. You can be the morale officer.
Yeah, I'm the canary.
Hey, those were very important in mines.
Mm-hmm. And very cute.
And tasty.
Fuck.
Oh.
We're
I'm
not
gonna
eating
reroll
the rat.
Like, are you up there to do a trap craft? Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Again,
well,
so
my reroll failed.
the majority of these doors appear really old, dried out, or rotten in the core. So it's very unlikely from your experience with traps that these doors would be trapped anyway.
Okay.
So
Well, in that case,
you're gonna open the
I
door?
rolled a 95. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, there's definitely no traps here.
No traps.
No traps.
Nice.
Do you open the door?
Open the door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go on.
Um,
I'll open the door.
This is a larger portion that you see in here, and it looks like this whole portion has been collapsed
Okay.
from where you guys are at.
Sick.
And what's the monster encounter for this room?
There isn't any. It's just collapsed room, collapsed walls, and ceiling.
I played D&D. There's a monster in every room.
Shall we walk back down the hallway and peek round this one, and then decide where
Yeah.
to go?
I think that's
Yeah,
a
it's
good idea.
All right, so you're gonna come down here and peek in down at the bottom.
Yeah.
We'll do the Chinese takeaway. Peek in and duck.
It looks like it opens into a hallway, and that's about all you can make out with this room.
More collapse.
Nice.
Sick.
Lots of collapse.
Interesting.
Because
Interesting.
we walk down this hallway and peek in all these, and then decide.
Go
There
for it.
is when you guys
Why
are down
not?
here. When you guys are down here now, you do notice that there is another opening here.
Oh. I feel like we should check these first because we know that this hallway is safe. But we don't know that this is safe yet. So we could go down here and get fucked. Or we can stay in the safe bit, have a little peeky peek, and then come back and potentially get fucked.
Whatever the rest of you want to do.
Yeah, let's do the long corridor.
Sick.
Cool.
So you're
we
gonna
can
go to that top door first.
Yeah, at the moment we're bouncing
This
around this
one?
dungeon like a game of Pong.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
there's a
What
big
Little
spider web.
Spider webs.
Don't like
when you,
it.
when you open the door, the ceiling is completely collapsed in on this. There is an old spider web that looks like it's on the floor. That's kind of like, it's got dust and other things on it and like that.
Alexa,
Who's
play
o-
spider webs by No Doubt.
Would you stop? Who's opening the doors? Who's ever opening the doors? I need you to make a perception check.
Actually, Mar probably
Who's
should.
got the best
I
perception in
think
the
it's
group?
Lyak.
What's your perception?
79.
Okay.
75.
So who's it going to be?
I have 82, I think. I do, yeah.
Alright, it's Kaz, the sacrificial
You're the
form.
canary.
That's 4 successes.
You're looking in the room, and along this back side of this wall over here, you noticed it looks like a collapsed bookcase and a number of maybe 20 or 30 volumes of some sort of books are crashed on the ground there.
I'm gonna have to go in, guys. I'm sorry. It's the character. I'm going in.
It's what my character would do.
It's what my character would do. I'm going in. Does anything seem spooky? Do I feel like I'm gonna get got?
Just your character.
I can't answer that question for you. I don't know. I don't know what would be spooky and who's gonna get got. You know, I mean, there's a
You
potentiality.
do know.
I do know, and I'm not gonna say yes. It's very spooky. It looks like you're about to get caught. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna be a random
That's room 13B.
13
And
bay.
there is a face spider in the darkness.
How old does the spider web look?
It looks
It
old.
doesn't matter
It
because
looks
you've
old.
already seen the spider web. Okay, right. Chill. I'm making a beeline for the books. It's happening.
Anybody else going in with her or not?
Yes, I'll go in, and
Oh, okay.
I guess.
Fine, everyone
but I'm
else
not
is.
going. I am not stepping over the spider web and walking around the damn thing.
What are the books?
I'm standing here.
Spiders and the maintenance.
Spiders and their daily maintenance. How to care for your gigantic spiders.
The
Um,
I could-
book of phobias.
I could
Everybody
tame
make
it.
alertness checks.
We could How to Train Your Dragon this bitch.
I was joking
Please
about
tell
the
me
titles.
there's a copy of the pop-up book of phobias there.
Probably.
I got 3
successes.
Same.
I'm gonna heroic luck that.
Okay.
Get plenty now.
Yeah. That's not great, but it's not as bad. 2 successes.
All right. So did anybody fail?
No.
What was the thing?
Did anybody
No.
fail?
I succeeded. No, succeeded.
all right,
no.
No.
Give me 1 second. Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm moving as fast as my computer will allow me. Stop.
I'm
The
walking
pressure.
in
The
spider
pressure.
web. So leave a message. I'll call you back. Do 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 do.
Stop it. I will mute you.
Book.
Would you stop?
I'm excited for books.
It's the books that are going to attack you. Knowledge is death.
no.
You are
I'm
not
gonna have
surprised.
nightmares, Simon.
You're not surprised when these things come flying out of the sky above.
Oh, what
No,
are
not
these
more of those little
things?
cunts. Sorry. Oh, pardon my language.
Whoa! Whoa!
What are we looking at?
On the
Oh.
on the Twitch.
Oh god.
There are 3 of them.
A friend.
Here.
Hey, literally everyone's camera has
Here.
frozen on my stream except Levi.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I know. It's because of the Discord. Sorry. Give me a second.
That's fine, just checking.
I've got it pinned, but for sometimes the programs get on top of each other.
Right, what are they? Oh shit!
Friends.
They're like harpy griffiny thingies.
Yeah, they're not good. We eating chicken
Cool.
tonight, boys?
I feel
All right,
like chicken
Nat.
tonight.
You get to go first.
It's batter up. As I fly in.
I'm gonna hit one. I'm gonna move. Well, no. I'm gonna move into position so I can hit one. So I'll move there, I guess.
Okay. These things are still about 30 feet in the air as they're zooming down.
Mm-hmm. It's not
that-
a whole lot else I can do.
Are you done?
Yeah, I can't use any of my Jinhu. So
Understood.
yeah, I'm done.
Brother Tracken.
Okay, I will use simple action, focus mind to add +10 to my divine knowledge.
Okay.
Giving me 72, and then I'm going to move up next to Lyak, and I'm going to cast Holy Weapon on him.
On her.
Ooh.
Spiritual weapon, you mean?
Sorry. Yeah,
I don't
spiritual weapon.
technically have a weapon.
He has no weapons.
Yeah, but you use martial arts, don't you?
You got
yeah.
spiritual
Yeah,
fingies.
your claws are considered weapons.
Okay.
Spiritual fingies.
So basically, I could turn you into a spiritual weapon.
Yep.
Turning all your natural blows into holy weapons.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's a roll of 22.
What's your divine knowledge?
70. Hang on a minute. Just trying to find the right window to come up. Currently, it is 72.
And you
I
rolled
lost
also 5 successes.
4 rounds.
4 rounds, yeah.
Yeah. So it's 4 rounds.
So for the next 4 rounds, you gain a +10 bonus damage, Lyak,
Okay.
and your your attacks gain a +10 to their attacks for the next 4 turns.
Okay.
And it's considered holy damage.
And it is considered holy damage.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Kaz, what are you doing?
How far is that spot from me?
That's about, so going over the broken walls and things like that, that's about 20 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna blink though.
Okay.
I'll figure out how many points that is in a second. Fatigue. And then I'm going to gibber, which means I will confuse anyone in a 15-foot radius by uttering gibberish about scientific principles. My victims make an intelligence check versus my charisma.
That would be awesome if it was in your range. It's 30 feet above you.
What? No! Fuck. Okay, in which case I'm just gonna shoot it.
I indicated that at the beginning. These things are swooping down at you. They're at 30 feet range.
I'm gonna shoot it.
All right, go for it.
Oh. I got 4 successes.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring the dice tray back up.
Ba-ba-ba.
And boom. Drop the... And boom. Wow, it critically fumbled its hit. Its defense.
Haha!
They have 1 heroic luck. It doesn't have enough heroic luck to avoid the critical, so you gain an additional 3 successes in your attack against it.
Cool. So I got 6 successes then.
Yep.
Sick. So that is... How much damage is that? Can you remind me how to calculate damage? Because I haven't...
6 times your base damage.
Oh, okay. Then it's 30.
So 30 points of damage. And what's your...
Yeah.
So 30 points of damage. All right.
Cool.
You hit it dead. Oh, you hit it in its wing, and it kind of screams out in a harsh screech. Do you want to fire again?
Yeah.
Do you have improved multiple strength?
No, actually, I don't. I don't have that. No,
Alright, so it would be a minus...
1 and done.
1 and
Oh,
done?
no, minus. No, I'll do it again. I'll do a
Alright,
minus.
So it's a minus 10 to your attack skill.
Okay. Oh, fuck yeah. I got 5 successes. I got a crit.
Oh, you got a crit, so roll your
Yeah.
roll your d10 for your explosion.
That's a 3.
So it's got 6 successes on it. So you got you need to know. I need to know how many successes you got.
I got 5 successes.
Plus your.
Plus my 3.
So
So
that's
is that-
8.
Yeah.
So you have 2 successes.
Cool. So that's 10.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Let's blast into it again. Do you want to try it again? This will be at a minus 20.
No, that's fine.
Why? What's the worst that can happen besides your
Fine,
weapon
I'll
going
try
out?
again. I'll try again.
I mean, you could always get a critical and kill it. All
I failed.
right. What did you roll? What did you roll?
I rolled an 83.
And you're using a pistol, correct?
Yes. Yes.
I think that might actually be a failure for you.
Hold on, let me check.
A bad failure.
No! Hold on. Where's the pistols? Page 170. Ba ba ba.
It's not page 170.
That's what it says on the thingy.
Oh, that's not correct.
Oh. That's what it says next to the thingy.
Try 179.
Okay.
Why does that always do that? I don't understand. So you have a standard, right?
Yeah.
And you rolled a what?
83.
All right. So
Yeah.
if you roll an 85 or higher, you're going to have a malfunction,
Good job I didn't roll an 85.
right?
That's the end of my turn, I think.
All right. Are you done? Done? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
These things come screeching in on you. Hold on. Give me a second. I like that. And I'll open. So this one, you fired at it. It's angry. It targets you. Let's see what happens here.
Cool.
As soon as it gets within, as soon as it starts to launch down, you need to make a willpower check TS4, or
Okay.
if you fail, you become scared.
That's 5 successes.
All right, so you're not scared. Okay, it won't do that because it already did that. As it lands, as it kind of comes down and starts scratching at you, you can smell this rotten meat like stench off of it. Make a stamina check, TS of 4.
I'm gonna heroic luck it because I failed by 1. Okay, I only got 2 successes, so
You begin to puke. You are sickened and stunned for the next couple of turns.
okay.
I am tracking it for you.
Thank you.
Which means, since you're sickened and stunned, I think it's going to only.
Would you say I'm down with the sickness?
You are down with the sickness.
Wah,
All right, so stunned, you suffer -3 to all your success attempts. You can only move half your rate, and you're not allowed to use your simple or basic actions. Sickened increases that to from -3 to -5 successes to all your attack and skill and physical defense checks. And you're not, so that's basically it. So basically you're at -5 because you're puking, and you're stunned because of your puking and the smell. And it does an attack on you.
Sick.
Ought 3 critical. And I rolled an additional 2. This has 9 successes on you.
Okay. Let me just roll my physical defense.
Yeah, -5.
That's a -3.
So what'd you roll?
I rolled a 22, and my physical defense is 42.
So you got 2. So yeah, you miss it. It grabs you and begins flying up into the air.
Okay.
This other entity comes swooping down at you, Mark. Its claws are straight out in front of you. You are now overwhelmed with a rotten, smelly stench. Go ahead and make a stamina check, TS4.
Oh, that was not a good roll. But it's fine because I got 5 successes.
Very good. Now make a willpower check, TS4, or become scared.
Oh, I got 3.
All right, you are now considered scared,
Scared
which
boy.
means
Wait, this isn't considered a fear check?
it is a fear check, yes. But
It is a fear check. Oh,
so it's a willpower. So whatever your fear check is, it's a willpower. It's based off your willpower.
but I get plus 10 to fear check, which is
All
why
right. So then you gain a. So you're not scared by
Like,
it then.
I'm not scared by it. Yeah.
You've got 4 successes. There you go.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. And it dives into you. It's with 3 massive attacks, 2 claws and a bite. So the first claw,
Okay.
it's got 4 successes on you. 3 successes. I'm sorry.
Well, it hits. I take those 3 successes.
You take 18 points of damage. Now remember to subtract out your armor. So you actually take
Yeah.
18,
Fine.
19, 20, 3 points of damage.
Still fine.
Oh, that's right. You've got a high armor value, don't you?
Yeah. 26,
It
baby.
claws at you again. And this time it's got 8 successes.
8.
All 8 hit.
All 8 hits. So it's 8 times. That's 48. 48 for 9, 53. So this time you're going to take some damage.
53. Take away 27.
So what?
27. Okay.
27. There you go. And then it bites at you with a yeah, it bites at you. Because it's basically it's flapping, right? And it's got its 2 claws at you and it goes through your throat. And it's only got 1 success.
Get out of here. It didn't hit.
All right. Boom boom boom. So it kind of is on top of you right there, thrashing and gnashing at you. This final one comes zooming in, and it sees 2 small targets. Roll Lyak and Brother Tracken. Roll your charisma checks.
Charisma?
Charisma. It's the luck attribute. I'm going to see who it attacks.
Okay.
That's a
Well, I rolled an 80.
I rolled a 91.
Oh dear.
So it's going after
I
Lyak.
have a charisma of 89.
And
Well,
what'd
I
you
have
roll?
actually 9
A
under.
charisma of 74.
So it goes for Lyak. As it kind of comes shrieking down at you, it decides to attempt to confuse you. Go ahead and make a willpower check at a TS of 3.
So 28, 7 successes.
All right, so you're not confused. It then makes an attempt to attack you with 1 claw. It's got 8 successes on this attempt.
Is it a physical defense check?
Yes.
I'm gonna re-roll that. Spend a heroic luck. That's an 83.
So it grabs a hold of you, and it begins to fly up into the air. Marge, your turn.
One has my wife. I'm not.
Yeah, and it's beginning to push off into the air with her.
This one here, is it so high up that I can't hit it with my
No,
ball?
it's on you. It's literally.
Oh, sick. Nice. I want to smack it.
All right, go for it.
Six successes.
I've got 2 successes on it. 3 successes.
So 3 go
You're
through?
gonna hit it. You're gonna hit it with 3. Correct.
Sick. And it's plus my strength?
So it's going to be 3 times your weapons, your weapon, which I believe is an 8.
It's a 7.
Your base damage is 7.
Yeah, so it's a
So
21
plus your strength modifier.
plus my strength mod. Yeah, that's all I was double checking. 32 damage.
32 damage. You slam into this thing, and you're not sure, but you think you heard a bone crack. Want to try it again?
Yes.
Go for it.
4 successes.
3. 9. So it's got 15, 16 successes.
Oh my god.
You want to try to hit it
it's
again?
fine. Yes. This one's at -10 now, isn't it?
No, since you've got legendary
No?
improved, it's
Oh,
0,
sick. Yeah,
0, 0, then -10.
Then it's -10. That's fine. 6 successes.
It has 4 successes.
So 3 go through.
No, 2 get through.
So that. Oh yeah, 6 successes. Sorry. That's 25 damage.
You're positive you heard some sort of bone pop, and its wing kind of like crumbles, and it begins to like fall to the ground. It starts screeching at you.
Nice. No, it's much easier to hit.
That's the end of the turn. Nat, what are you doing? You are about 15 feet in the air at this point.
Can I try and break out of its grasp?
Absolutely, it'll be an opposed strength check.
Yep.
And since it's got its claws into you, it's got a bonus.
I'm gonna re-roll that. That's a fail. That's
Yeah,
a
I had 4.
61.
I had 4 successes. So its claws have dipped into you. You're taking 3 points of bleeding damage. Anything else? You still have more movement. You still have. I'll let you attempt whatever you want to do, because you don't have movement.
Yeah, I'll give it another go.
Go for it.
Just punch it. Just punch it.
I have 4 successes.
I failed again.
You continue to be taken up. Brother Tracken, your turn. You see Lyak be scooped up by this thing and being taken into the air.
How far up is he?
Currently, it's about 20 feet.
So it's out of range for me then. Nothing I can do to help him.
Don't you have divine spells that do more than just healing?
Nothing that can do range damage. I've no gun, I've no crossbow, I've no longbow. I am hand to hand and support. There's nothing I can do to cast on him.
Okay.
That's of any use.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I thought you had like a bolt or something.
No.
Okay. Just checking.
No, there's literally, I'm just stuck here with me thought my ass. There's nothing I can do, I'm afraid.
It's alright. At least you can access your magic.
Robin, your turn.
I'm gonna try and stab the one that's holding me.
All right, go for it. So you're going to attack it.
Yeah.
All right, you're at a -20 to do so because it's got you by 2
shit.
claws, and you're kind of like trying to jam up.
I'm gonna use a heroic look
All right, go for it.
because I just rolled an 80. I'm probably still not gonna succeed, but at least I won't have. Oh, for fuck's sake! I just rolled a 99. Just definitely not a success.
Yeah, and basically what you've done is you drop your weapon. I mean, we can roll to see what happens. Roll your doom. Let's do that.
Okay, cool. What dice shall I roll?
Just it's a D100.
Sick. I love D100s. I rolled a 39.
Yeah, you go to swing at it, you miss, and now it digs its claws in deeper.
This is what I get for being a book slut.
What a phrase.
The harpies. Now the harpies have now taken you up. Each of you are about 45 feet above the ground. Mar, this one begins to it kind of stops and it stares at you. It attempts to charm you. Make a willpower check to a TS of 5.
Okay. To TS of 5. Oh god. It's a good thing I rolled a not 3, boys.
Nice.
Hey.
All right, you can feel this thing trying to charm you into doing something against that Kova in the corner over there.
Please.
It's surprised
I only
that it
do
doesn't.
what my wife tells me to.
And it then attempts to attack you with its one claw and a bite. It's got, because of where it stands, it's got 2 successes on you for the claw.
Oh, both go through.
So it's going to do 12 points of damage, armor.
Well,
It tries to
sure,
bite
it's
you,
my armor.
and it's got 5 successes on this one.
Cool, couldn't read that for a sec. All of them cancel out. You said 5 successes, right?
5.
Yeah, all 5 cancel out.
Nice. Well done. And you guys have moved up 45. You're about approximately 45 feet above the ground. Like and Kaz. M, your turn.
I want to smack it.
Smack it.
Smack it.
Smash it or pass it.
Smack that.
5 successes.
I've got 4 successes.
Nice, so 1 goes through. That is 18 damage.
Yeah, it's badly hurt. It seems
Good.
like
Again.
it's now limping. You wanna it's like trying to move away from you.
I want to beat it to a pulp. Sick of this bugger. 5 successes again.
Brilliant. It misses its physical defense. All 5 get through. How do you want to do it?
Oh my god! Thank God. Is it like lying down on the ground at the minute?
No, it's on the ground, but it's kind of like it's got a broken wing. It looks like it has a broken leg, and it's kind of trying to pull itself away from you. It's, like a wounded bird would.
I want to swing at the back of its head.
Okay.
Just kind of bringing it down at a diagonal angle to smash it from the back of the head into the ground to literally hit its face into the stone.
You hear a sickening crunch and crack as you bring your big maul, and as you pull it up, there's nothing but brain tissue and blood on your maul.
Lovely. That's the kind of decorations I'm into. From where I am, just because I know this will be the end of my turn, but from where I am, can I see Lyak being carried off?
Well, yeah, but they're going straight up. It's flapping straight up. It's 45 feet straight, about where the icon is right now.
But I can see it.
Yeah, you can see it.
That's fine. Okay, let's show. Can I move this turn, or is that all my...
No, you can
action?
move. You can move.
I'm sorry, Kaz, but I'm loyal to my girl.
No, I get it.
Run
It's
over this
fine.
way. Run over to aim to try and help next turn with what's going on. And I think that's about all I can do.
Okay. Nat.
Hello.
Hello. You're approximately 50 feet above the ground right now.
I'm gonna try and hit it.
Okay. Are you going to physically attack it?
I am, yeah.
Okay, you're at a minus 20 to hit it because of where you're at.
I have plus 10 from
Okay,
special
so
action,
you're
right?
minus 10. Yep.
Yep. That is a 19. So minus 10, that is 2 successes.
I rolled a not 6 in its defense.
Oh my god.
It kind of shakes its leg, and you kind of miss it.
I'm gonna try again.
All right, go for it. You got to.
That is another 2 successes.
Yeah, I've got 3 successes on that one.
Oh my god.
One last try.
All right, go for it.
Give it the all. That I'm gonna re-roll that. Actually, oh, that's worse. Actually, that's an 83. That's just a
Oh.
fail.
That's just a fail. Yeah, you
Mhm.
go to swing at it, and you just kind of miss it. Brother tracking?
Right. Is this one over here on the ground?
No,
Or is
it's
that at
going
the edge?
straight up. It's going straight up.
Then I'm still in the exact same situation. There's nothing I can do.
Mara's here now, though.
Well, I'll cast
Really
spiritual
look at
weapon
that.
on Mars hammer.
Sick.
That's
Right.
17 with a skill. Well, I didn't say I was going to boost it first, so it's only 62. So 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 12. 10. So it's 5 successes.
Cool. What's that
So
mean?
it's plus 10 to your skill and brain's gone. I should know this off by heart. I use it every bloody session.
So what'd you roll? How many successes did you get?
5.
So it's going to be for 5 turns. It's going to have a bonus of plus 10 as holy damage and a plus 10 to your attack skill for the next 5 turns.
Sick.
Kaz.
I still can't use simple actions, right?
Correct.
Cool, sick.
You're at the end. You're at the end of that. You can feel it
In which
subsiding.
case? In which case? Wait, that's not. I can move, right?
You've got 2 taloned claws on either of
Yeah,
your
but
shoulders.
can I blink out of the claws?
That's a good question.
Because I can blink 45 feet. I've got enough. Can blink.
We've got him, boys.
I broke the game.
I would say no, simply because of the phrase towards the end may not pass through solid, and you would have to pass through the talon solids.
Oh.
And it is a move action. But yeah, it's because the talons have got a hold of you, you'd have to pass through the solids, and you can't pass through that.
I see. This is fair. In which case, I'll just do a step.
Alright, go for it.
Okay, I got it's
You're
minus
still
2
in-
successes, right?
Yeah, it's still -2.
Minus 2. So with minus 2, I have 5 successes.
2 successes? 5 successes.
5.
Alright, you stab it.
Sick. That's 20 damage. No, it's not. It's 10 damage. I can't do maths because I'm stupid. 10.
10 damage?
Yeah.
Alright, do you want to try it
Has
again?
it let go of me?
No.
Yeah, I'll try it.
I mean, you've basically,
dropped
all you've
wheels.
done is cut it.
I got no successes.
Alright, are you done?
Yeah.
These things take you up another 45 feet. So you're now at 100 feet above the ground, and they let go of both of you.
Can I blink while I'm falling?
You want to try?
Yeah, I'll wait till I've fallen a little bit and then I'll blink.
Well, here's the unfortunate part. You're going to have to make a guess on this, which means you're going to have to use your charisma check. I'm going to make you make a charisma roll, to see if you can time it that you
Okay.
blink at the right time. Mar, you see Lyak just dropped in, arms are flailing, tail is spiraling, trying to get balance, and we'll see what happens.
Can I
you're good-
quick luck
TS
my charisma check?
TS4, no heroic luck check on this one.
Oh, then I failed.
All right. I will allow you to blink. As you fall, you're like falling. You're going head over heels. You can't really orientate yourself, and you blink, and you slam into the ground. Just as you do, you take. So that would be. I'll say. That we'll divide that. You take 35 points of damage as you hit the ground, and 75 fatigue points as you slam into the ground.
Fuck.
I believe that knocks you out.
Yeah.
Brother Tracken,
Oh,
you
I need to
see
do quick
you kind of see Kaz's body kind of flipping and stuff, and then suddenly it disappears and then reappears just as she begins to make the impact on the ground. You hear like slight cracking and bones and things like that. Lyak is dropping very, very fast. Mar, are you attempting to grab
Yes. Catch.
her? Make an agility check, TS of 4. If you fail,
Oh my-
no heroic luck is allowed, and you miss, and she falls right between your hands.
Oh. I failed.
Lyak, do you have agility, acrobatics, or anything like that?
Yes, I do have acrobatics.
If you wish, I will allow you to make an acrobatics check in an attempt to not hit the ground as hard.
If I fail this, can I use heroic luck?
Yes. If you fail, though, if you critically fail, whatever damage I give you is doubled.
What's a critical fail?
96 through 100.
I rolled a 98.
Mm.
Do you want to use a
Heroic
heroic? So you're going to use heroic luck, but you sacrifice you sacrifice that, right? Meaning that you ignore the failure, but your turn is done. So it comes down to this: you ignore it and you take whatever damage I give you, or you don't ignore it and you take whatever damage I give you times 2.
You've got the heroic luck. You
Yeah,
might
I
as
still
well.
have the heroic luck.
Thank
might as well.
God.
So
That's my thoughts on it anyway.
are you using the heroic luck?
Yeah.
You see Mar reach out, and just as you begin to get your body situated in such a way that you can actually try to reach out and grab hands, you slip right between Mar's hands, hitting the ground, taking 50 points of
Holy shit.
damage and 110 points of fatigue damage.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
that knocks me out.
Mars,
Fuck no.
Lyak's body hits the ground and kind of bounces up and over, and you can see blood coming from her nose and her mouth as she kind of turns over, unconscious, and you're not sure if she's breathing.
Do I need to make
Oh my
a holding 0? Because I'm at minus 36 hit points.
You would need to make a at this point. What is your stamina check? I mean, what's your willpower? What's higher, your will or your stamina?
Willpower.
What is it?
100. So it's my willpower mod is 10.
Well, so it's 100.
Yeah.
You can see her. You can see Lyak's chest slowly rise, and then, in a ragged breath, kind of falls back down. And we will stop there for tonight.
Oh my God.
Anyways, thanks for hanging out with us. I have now done emotional damage to 2 parties in 2 nights.
exciting.
I've finally done it. Yes. I don't mean to be
Can we
that
go
way.
back to making dick jokes?
No, you can't go back to making dick jokes because they're all gonna be taken.
Oh my god.
But we will be back next Saturday to see the cliffhanging. Did they survive or did they die? Episode.
Please don't kill the goo crew.
The goo crew. Anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Everybody say good night.
Good
Good night. Oh my
Good night,
god.
everybody.
And we will be back next week. Thank you guys so much, Lord Baron. Thank you again so much for the bits and the hype train and all that other fun stuff. Let me throw that out for you again one more time. See if I can do this the right way.
Tracken's gonna be working overtime next session.
If there's anything worth saving, like if
Make
there's
sure you
anything
check out
left
the
to
Lord Baron
save.
when he's streaming, when he's available to stream, when you can. And everybody stay safe, stay healthy, oops, and stay legendary. We'll see you guys next week.
See you
Bye.
later.